It never fails. I always deal with some type of issues when it's time for me to do the things. And now I wait. Mm. And now I wait. This is what happens when I can't schedule things. Why would I do that? I need like a pizza color. This is what I get for not scheduling the things because oops. Hi Robin. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. See, I didn't schedule this ahead of time, meaning like the beginning of the week. So I'm currently posting on Instagram to let other people know. That's why my head is down in my phone. I hope you can hear me okay too. Oh, I should have saved that so I could post on Twitter. It doesn't matter. Okay, good. How are you? How's everything going? How was your week? For me, it was very, very long. I'm so happy it's Saturday. I just knew last week was like the 12th. Like, oh, we still have some more left of September. And I was like, nope, we're it's October, like it's here. I don't know who asked for this. It wasn't me, but time could definitely slow down. I would be in favor of that for sure. And of course, when I go back to like look at my most recent post, it's not on there. But I'm gonna be so absolutely upset if my post didn't go on Instagram because this is not my week for technology at all. I'm live. I spelled I'm love. This is the most unorganized and backwards thing I've done. I'm doing okay. Very long week. It surely has been. It surely has been. I was looking forward to Friday, Tuesday. That's how done I was with the week. I was looking forward. Absolutely. Yep. I'm done. Uh-oh. I think I did that wrong. I did do that wrong. English do be Englishing, if that makes sense. We just, I'm not upset with you because English does suck sometimes. Oh, man. Okay. I have officially made a tweet. I believe I did it correctly. Again, technology is not my best friend this week, so I'm positive I did it wrong. This is terrible. This is going absolutely terrible. Oh no, I did it right. It's up there. Okay. Where are we? See? No pressure, no pressure. No pressure. Um um First off, I have bad testing anxiety. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm kind of biased in that. I would rather have a smooth test than a very difficult one anyway. And Salter, leave my water jug alone, okay? Leave it alone. I can't even point right. There it is. Leave it alone. It's my thing. Fun fact though, I do have cranberry juice sitting on the floor. Also, it's not my fault that the cubes didn't like. I wish they had like a button like those desk chairs to go so I can make more room, but it doesn't work out that way. And I didn't feel like sitting at my desk today. So, and yep, I'm drinking from the container because it's mine. I'm a Neanderthal. It's fine. Oh man. All right. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about, honestly. It is elite, okay? And to be fair though, it's like cranberry and pomegranate, so which is something I never tried before, which is absolutely great. But then if you haven't tried cran cherry, get your life. I can't stand regular cranberry juice. However, because we want a healthy body and it wants to do the things, we will consume regular cranberry juice. I also do not like cherries. Can't stand them, tried them, they're gross to me. Cran cherry, however, the mix together, it does something. Like everybody raves about cran apple. No, cran cherry is where it's at. It really is. He asked me two easy questions. And I said, okay, yeah, no. Disappointed is not the word you were looking for. Pissed off is the word you were looking for. Because I'm not gonna study for 4 plus 6 plus however many hours people study for, because it's clearly hours. It doesn't matter how long. I'm not going to study for hours for you to test me for 10 minutes. Hello? I lost sleep over the I'm deprived of sleep. I lost meals for this. I'm upset. But it's no shock that school sucks. So we know this. School. Oh, also, shirt of the day. Can you see it? This is Dunder Mifflin. Yep. That's the crew I'm in. And yes, I'm sad they took it off Netflix. How dare they? I'm currently trying to wait for more people because, again, it is not my fault. First off, my tweet's still sending. Secondly, it is not my fault that I did not have time to upload this ahead of time. Okay. So I'm gonna say this probably 4 or 5 more times and people get in. It doesn't matter. But so I do not use my laptop. I'm currently using my laptop now, but I do not use my laptop to edit videos. I use my tablet just because it's easier if I go in and write on pictures and stuff like that, whatever. Editing is easier on my tablet. Well, it died on Wednesday, I believe. Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday? Thursday? Wednesday, Thursday? Hold on. Thursday. It died Thursday. So if you didn't know, of course you wouldn't know, but I made sure that I planned and filmed a couple of videos ahead of time just so I wouldn't have to worry about announcements and things like that. Also, because if you watch my previous videos, I've been talking about starting my own type of series on my channel just to be more creative and create more traffic. Yeah, so there was an announcement that was supposed to go up on Thursday and it didn't. So I'm like, what's going on here? So I get on there and I'm looking, and my tablet just literally crashed. It just crashed. So the announcement didn't go up. So that means the video that I scheduled to post also didn't go up. So here we are. This was actually what I'm going to talk about today was actually supposed to be in the video. So I'm very upset because I have a month and a half worth of content that now I have to go back and redo. And absolutely no, I do not remember what all the content was because it was saved on my tablet. So I really have to sit and think and remember what the fudge I scheduled to do because everything that I scheduled to do was on my tablet. Like it's all on there, and there's no way for me to get it off. Like it's just on there, just dead. All that content, my videos and stuff, is on there. So I have to redo everything, which is why we're live today. So yes, okay, moving on. I understand. I don't want too much of it. That makes sense, actually. That actually makes. I'm trying to think of something else I'm like that where I don't like something, but I like it in a different version. Let me think. Oh, better. Okay. Fun fact: I used to hate cornbread and I used to hate dressing, like for Thanksgiving. I still hate cornbread, but I will have a small portion of dressing, like a very small. When I say a small portion, I mean like a tablespoon of dressing, like it's very small. Or hell, I could drink cranberry juice. I won't eat cranberry sauce ever. I'm never eating it. It's never happening. I'm never eating cranberry. No, it's nasty. Okay. Yep. Yeah, exactly. It sounds about accurate. I hate it here. I hate it. And the bad part about it is that something woke me up like at 4 a.m. that morning and I was not able to go back to sleep. So I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna, do some content things like schedule a picture or announcement and things like that. I was like, what the hell? My tablet's not working. Okay. And I had to go to work 2 hours later. So it was me like trying for 2 hours, crying for 2 hours, and then got ready for work. So that was my day. I'm really hoping so. Honestly, my mom's gonna take it to Best Buy to see if it can if they can do something. My best guess is it's it's pretty much I forgot what they call it. It's not the motherboard stupid thing, whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure that's just dead now because this is I've had the tablet for I think maybe 6 or 8 years. I had the tablet for a very long time. My laptop, however, I had to replace this one. Fun fact, this one is probably maybe 2 years old. The one previous to that maybe was 4 or 5. Maybe. I think so. I think so. I know for a fact I had the tablet longer. My point is, I do have a um, Windows Surface to be more precise, and I loved it because I love Windows. But I'm never getting it again. I'm never getting it again. Like I promise you, I'm not trying to speak it into existence, but the way the timeline is looking, once I replace my tablet, it's not going to be Windows. I'm not going to do it. I had a Lenovo all through high school and like my first. I had it all through high school, all years of my associates. I want to say I had it from like 2008 to 2016 is when I had that Lenovo. I promise you, no exaggeration. That's how long it lasted. The final reason that like it went out was my battery died. That was it. Like it physically wouldn't stay charged. So if I took the charger out, it just cut off. So I have to save everything. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is it lasted. Okay. I'm not even hitting double digits with Windows, so we're upset. Anywho, okay. You know, here's the thing. And I know I hear screaming at me. So I have more than one account. I absolutely hate like Outlook and everything like that. So quite recently my the regular account that I used for that particular tablet like got full. So my plan was, listen to this. My plan was to get a backup hard drive. And so I was going to delete everything off my computer and save it to the hard drive. So that way, if something does happen to my tablet, it's on the hard drive. I don't have to worry about, oh, I lost all my work. Oh my God. And I was going to order it this weekend because it just got full last week. So I'll check again to see if it's there. But at this point, I'm very stressed because that was a lot of content and it was great. Okay. The creativity was there. It was just, yeah. So I don't know, Salter. I'm really hoping it's on there. I really do, because if it's not, I'm gonna be pissed all over again. So about this new job, it's okay. Honestly, this week was like my first real full week, and I have to like get back into waking up super early because I haven't had to wake up this early since I was in school, and I start at 6:30 a.m. and then I have like a stupid big gap, and then I get off at like 5:30. Anyway, um, it's okay. It's unorganized, which clearly I'm being consulted for organization, essentially. Like that's my whole role, is to organize a bunch of BS. But no one knows what they want. So literally no one knows what they want. So I can't organize chaos if you don't tell me how you would like it to be organized. Because if you don't give me a blueprint of what you want it to look like, or how you think it should be, I'm going to redo it myself. And you may not like it, but I don't know what to tell you. Also, yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying. And fun fact, they're all, I don't want to say elders because when I think of elders, they're like 60 plus, but they're my elders. Okay. They're my elders. These are adults. That's what I'm going to say. These are adults, not peers. I say peers because peers are people I consider my age or close in that realm, 2 or 3 years older. These are adults. We're talking about 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds. These are adults that I'm having to come in and tell them how to do their job. It's annoying. Fun fact, not to put my sister's business out there like that, But when she was in grammar school, um, she had like a biology teacher, but she can't stand bio at all. And he asked her like, "Well, what do you think I could do to? Well, what's the problem? What do you think I could do to fix the class? You have such big ideas." And she said, "You're very unorganized." And he failed her. And then my mom was called up to the school. So he quit that same year. So safe to say who won that one. All right. Don't ask the questions. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, okay? Play stupid game, you win stupid prizes. That's just it. If it's not technology that's doing what it regularly does, it's adults doing what they regularly do. I'm getting really tired of this adult word, and then I'm dealing with grown people in diapers. It's insane. Okay. Also, I don't have a problem with authority, never have. My issue is when adults get upset that someone younger than them is in charge of them. That's not my fault. It's not my fault I'm qualified and you're not. It's not my fault that your attitude stinks and mine doesn't. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell. I'm sorry to that girl. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault that they didn't consider you for the role. Get experience? I don't know. The whole vibe there just screamed like good frat. Well, I can't say frat because that's good sorority vibes because it's a bunch of women. Men are there too, but it's a problem with the women, of course. So we'll see. And that's okay too. Sometimes, unfortunately, because I've had this discussion a lot recently. You hear this when you're younger. Respect your elders. You have to respect your elders. But what they don't tell you is that when you reach a certain age, that no longer applies. When I'm disrespected as an adult, you will also get disrespected as an adult. Now, here's the problem. So, um, there's a thing that happens in families, specifically black ones, when they tell you, "I didn't raise you like that." So now you're combating things. Okay, I'm an adult. You shouldn't be talking to me like I'm a child. But I wasn't raised to disrespect those older than me. So it's kind of it's a slippery slope, you know. So even if you don't have problems, eventually you will have problems. Even if you do have them now, it's never going to change because they feel entitled to things. Just, it's a whole shebang. I'm not going to talk about all the deets yet because I know specifically someone is popping in here later. So what I will ask you guys is, what did you eat today? Are we eating? Did we get enough sleep? Oh, wait. Because these things are important. Are we exercising? Mind and body. Okay. Because tomorrow is Sunday. So that's self-care day. So I need to know what we're doing. Me personally, I'm going to clean up this grand area in my room. I'm going to do yoga because this week needs it. Also, I'm going to clean my healing stones. I'm putting it that way because that's where they are. I need those. I'm trying to see things. And of course, my announcement still isn't doing the things. I'm thoroughly confused. um here's what's funny. I did have someone that was like that in one of my classes. Like, this guy was just so obnoxious and just, he came to class late, and then when he did come to class, you could tell he never did the homework because he always asked questions that were answered in the book. It was a philosophy class to put that out there, which is already in itself can have a plethora of annoying people. And this philosophy class is like 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm tired. I'm trying to think. This is my second or third class of the day. Technically, it's my second class of the day because I had like a lab 8 a.m. in the morning, but it doesn't matter. My point is, he did the most. And then when the professor's like, hey, dude, it was in the reading. You didn't do it. And then he kind of like talked about his philosophy and all this crap. It was just annoying. Surprisingly, the professor was actually pretty dope. Like, he was pretty cool, but you could tell physically on his face he was very upset. And I have no idea if he liked arguing with the kid or he just knew like, yeah, keep talking, you definitely are just gonna fail my class. So I have no idea what he was trying to do. Wait, what? You had an ice cream sandwich for breakfast and ate a hot dog for lunch? No, it isn't. Um, I'm pretty sure those food groups are kind of reversed. Even if there's nothing, I'm not gonna say there's something wrong with hot dogs because I've eaten hot dogs and eggs with mustard before. So don't knock it till you try it. Like, if you don't feel like cooking something, like whatever, slice up some hot dogs, throw it in the skillet, scramble some eggs, throw it in a bowl, put some mustard on there. Got breakfast. It's tangy, it's salty, it's the sauce. Like, oh, it's just so good. Whatever. Don't knock it till you try it. What did I have for breakfast? I had eggs with some kimchi in it, little onion, little mushroom, and some sausage. That's what I had. And a stupid big glass of orange juice. That's what I had. Yep, for sure. I have, and you know what's crazy? And I ate that pretty late. So normally I'm up like early in the morning, but I really eat breakfast. Depending, I'm trying to change that. But normally if it's like 10ish, and I mean like literally 10ish. If it's like 10:30, closer to 11, I'm eating lunch now. I'm very weird that way. I'm so sorry, but today I didn't actually. I had breakfast. Um, I keep checking my phone because I'm trying to make sure my announcement went up, and I don't think it did because, again, nope, still waiting. Because for some reason, like, Twitter just doesn't, devices don't like me today in general, but it's not helping. Um, okay. Now, I don't care what anyone says. I literally don't. So when I first went off to college, I don't eat breakfast like that. I just don't. Also, for some reason, when they have you fill out that stupid ass sheet, like as you're going in for apartments and stuff like that, I feel like my hair is making a noise. When they have you fill out those stupid sheets of paper so you can get assigned a roommate, they'll tell you, oh, I'm a morning person, I get up pretty early and all my classes are this and all my classes are that. And I was always stuck with someone who wasn't a morning person. Like, literally, when I said wasn't a morning person, they slept until like 2:30 p.m. Like, their first class was after in the afternoons. Like, that was their first class. And I'm up already at like 6:30. And so I was like, oh, I need something really quick to cook, but I don't want it to make like a lot of noise, like the microwave or whatever. So, those little Vienna sausages and like the little can of stuff, cut those up, scramble an egg, little salt, little pepper, and I'm out the door. Like, literally was out the door. So I can't judge on. I don't know what Spanish sausage is. So all I know is it sounds delicious. I can't judge because I eat Vienna sausages and eggs in the morning sometimes. So whatever. Fun fact: I used to hate orange juice. Like, I used to hate it so much. But then, like, okay, so I hate cereal. Like, it's when I say it's very rare for me to eat cereal. I haven't had cereal all year. That's how rare it is for me to eat cereal. I prefer to cook my breakfast, or I prefer to have a smoothie. So, and 9 times out of 10, if I'm cooking my breakfast, I'm having like pancakes, French toast, waffles, one of those. So if I don't have like a doughy type thing, I'm having orange juice. Like if I just have eggs and sausage and toast, I'm having orange juice. Yeah, and absolutely no pulp. Gross. I don't want to chew my juice. Okay? I don't want to do that while I'm drinking juice. I don't want to spit out a seed. Absolutely not. I'll never forget I went to Cracker Barrel for the first time, and that's when I realized like, oh yeah, they're like, it's like freshly squeezed. It was just, I felt like I could make a whole orange with how much pulp was just in there. It was just gross. I hated it so much. The texture was off. Um, so that annoys me when people set alarms and don't wake up to them. You want to hear a funny story, Robin? Okay, so I still live at home. No shame in my game. Don't care. So my room is positioned. One of my sister's room is on this side. The other sister's room is on this side. So I'm smack dab in the middle. My room. I share a wall with each of them. My younger sister, her alarm is ridiculously loud. And it's so loud to the point to where she has an iPhone. So it's that stupid, it goes off. And I'm a very light sleeper. And she's like, oh, please shut it off. And like, she'll snooze it and then get up and get ready for work or whatever. And it's still going off. Like it'll go off like 10 minutes later. And my other sister, her alarm is so loud and on vibrate. Like she sits it on her nightstand. So it's so loud and it's on vibrate. It's ridiculous. Like I don't just hear it going off. I hear it going like it's oh, so annoying. Again, I'm a very light sleeper, so all of this annoys me. Like, and she doesn't wake up for anything. Like at one point, I physically have to like go in her room and like, hey, your alarm's going off, ma'am. But yeah, I hate that. Yep, that's both of my sisters. My mom is a deep sleeper, but she will wake up to her alarm. But my sisters, absolutely not. A volcano could be erupting. The earth could be on fire. There could be a tsunami going. There could be an earthquake. My middle sister is not waking up. Period. It's not happening. And it's not even about the sugar, Robin. Like, it's just, because don't get me wrong, like, the Reese's Puff cereal, Trix, the original. Let's make this a point. Not the little circle ones. I mean, the original Trix cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Absolutely. I was in love with Fruity Pebbles. I don't know what they did, but man, milk hits it. It just disintegrates. Fun fact, my favorite cereal when I was younger used to be like frosted flakes, and then I used to cut up bananas and put them in there. That's because that's how my grandma used to eat them. But now I hardly ever eat cereal. I just can't. I don't know why. I guess maybe because college ruined my mornings, so I don't have time to sit and eat cereal. You know that nostalgia moment where you're like little and you're eating cereal, watching cartoons in the morning or something? I don't have time for that. Throw it in the microwave, go upstairs, brush my teeth, get ready, go downstairs, eat. I'm leaving. That's all I have time for. So yeah, no. Pop it in the oven. Yeah, I don't have time for cereal. Even on the weekends, it's like, oh, French toast, pancakes. Like I get to eat a hot meal. It's weird. Whatever. Um, she said, what? Seven alarms is a lot. Um, hmm, hmm. Um, I have no idea. I feel like I'm like 75. Like whenever they update things, like Twitter or Instagram, and I could never figure out how to reoperate it again because they've moved things. Oh my god, I finally posted. You guys have been with me for officially, I don't even know what the time is. I started at what? 3:30? It's been like 30 minutes. Yes, take it or leave it, I think. It's been 34 minutes and my post just went live. I hate it here. It sucks. Um I need to do one more thing, and then I'll get into all the deets. Okay. I was waiting for you. I promise you, I was just about to send you a message to let you know that I am live because I did not announce it early enough. And you popped right in. Also, thank you. Thanks. Do you see them? Aren't they growing ridiculously long? They're ridiculously long. Oh man, they are. I can't stand it. I can't. I literally can't stand it. So right off the bat, if you guys hear anything in the background, you're probably hearing my baby cousin. He just came back from getting donuts. So there's that. So he's probably like uber excited to show me. So if he pops in the camera, just that's it. Is it just I look super greasy and I'm not, I promise you. It's just stupid light. And I don't have a big forehead, but the way it just curves and hits the light at an angle, it's like, hey, we're here. Okay. Um, okay, fun fact, I promise you, X. I spent at least 10 minutes trying to actually post because it would not come up. It's just it's just not working. And I know I said it early enough. I think I made my actual post at like maybe 12ish. It still didn't do right. Whatever. Oh, not a bean head. Yeah. Well, No Shave November is coming. So if you want to just, you know, cover the bean up, November is the time. They are right. They are. They are. You mean donuts? It's fine. I know what you meant. Right, but I'm not gonna have any because here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat healthy, okay? Because again, as y'all know, I just started my new job, so and the hours are nuts. They're nuts. So they're just nuts. And I can't eat crap because then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be very sluggish for the rest of the day. I do deal with kids in my job, so like from like maybe 1 to 5 or maybe like noonish, like noonish to 5. I'm with kids that whole time. We're talking about 3 to 5 year olds, so we need energy, not sleep. So before I get into all the other things that are occurring next month, not this month, but next month, because a wrap up is supposed to go. I promise you, it's in my calendar. I planned everything, and I'm so upset that none of this is happening. Literally, the 29th is when my wrap up is supposed to go up because my no, I'm sorry. Monday, which would be the 27th, is when my wrap up is supposed to go up for this month. And then that Wednesday is when I announce my TBR for October because I'm participating in Blackoweenathon. I cannot recreate that video. I can't recreate it. And I know I can't because it took me 3 hours to actually get everything the way I wanted to get it done because I'm supposed to be going all out for the things. And it's just not happening. So yes, thanks guys. Wait a minute. I know this name. Like, oh, oh, yeah. You know, Robin, see, before we got here, I also went natural accidentally. And the fur was great when it was like a good 2 inches off my scalp. But the moment she started to grow and get into her own and love all the things, it was like, all right, I got to brush it back. I got to show that I actually have a forehead. I have to moisturize it and comb it. It's too much. So I got braids. And then it grew out. I do not know what to recommend you. Um, Shaving it off is it's a great alternative. I agree. Thanks, Claudia. I miss you so much. Oh my god, it's been forever. I did not expect you to pop up in here. But hi. Um, don't even get me started on how hyped I am, okay? I have things. I have a list. My book is prepared. I can't wait to talk about this. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Okay, the reason why I keep doing that is because if you guys don't know Embray, her locks, I want to say a little bit longer than mine, actually. Hers are longer than mine. It doesn't matter. The point is for her fro to be to her elbow, and her locks are like here maybe, or like a little bit above. That's insane. Um, and they are chunky greatness. That's insane. Um, I locked mine because I wanted to. So that's how we're doing it. No, no, I miss you. It's been forever. It's been forever. This is ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense. You want to know the funny part? So I can, if I reach my head back like that, I can physically like grab one of my locks. You see how it's like this, right? Yeah, it looks super long. Yeah, great. Um, this is not this was not the length of my hair when I started. So I'm just trying to figure out how we got from here to here. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, I'm furious for you. I'm furious for you because I don't. I will say this though, the best part about having my locks is actually seeing my hair grow into something different. Because I wasn't, again, I couldn't do sew-ins, I couldn't do the wigs and everything. I sweated my head very bad. I was very active in high school. It wasn't for me. As an adult, this is great. Okay. Also, this I haven't twisted my hair this month yet. I just did a light retwist, so I didn't use any gel because I had to go to work. And no one, again, I'm learning. Okay. So no one told me, I wasn't expecting my hair to grow like this. I was like, oh, I just got an inch or two of new growth. No, my hair was like this much new growth. And I can't go, I try to go every other month without without doing a retwist. So retwist 1 month, nothing. My hair can't do that because it starts to grow away from my locks. And now I have a area in my head where I have a new lock now that I didn't put there before because it's new hair. So that's what we're dealing with. All right. I think it did too. Because yours are chunky, mine are puffy. I think that's the difference. Like yours are chunky, mine are puffy, and we're just here now. Also, yeah, I did start mine myself. I have like maybe 5 or 6 that are just a little bit smaller than I want them. Other than that, I'm in heaven. We're here. All right, can't wait that it grows out. Now, I'm gonna get into the things. So, if you don't know what Blackoweenathon is, I need to put her link down. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I need to find her link so I can put it down in there. But Bree, from the Loctician on BookTube is absolutely fantastic. I did not know anything about um, book things in general. Like if there's a theme to follow for the month, I didn't know anything about that. The very first one I did was by oh my god, I can't remember her name right now. That's terrible because I love her. Book Roast, that's what it was. She did like the Harry Potter theme, like we did the owls, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. I was geeked, and then of course, you know, that individual ruined that. So I hadn't participated in any read alongs or readathons in a very long time. It's October. I love the spooky things. And it's blackety black, black, black. Quoting it. That's it. It's just it's real black in there, okay, for October. Now, if you can't see, I'm gonna scoot on out. Nope, wrong way. Wait, I'm so backwards, guys. Okay, this small shelf is like my horror shelf, and then of course the Stephen King things, whatever. So we're excited. So the first thing I'm gonna get into though is like what I got from Bookmail, like because it just came in the mail like yesterday, and it's from my bookish box, which I love them, honestly. First off, this is the second book I have with sprayed edges. I'm so happy. First off, this is just the inside's pretty, and then the front's pretty. Like if I wanted to take the dust jacket off, I could. Because guess what? The name is on the spine. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that is one of my rules. If I want to take my dust jacket off and put it on my shelf, I should still be able to read what it is. And so many books don't put the title on the spine. It pisses me off. It is a reversible dust jacket, which I don't really care about that much. Don't ask me what the book is about because I have no idea. Haven't read into it. Will I? Probably. I also got a nice little locket. Fun fact, my skin is very weird. As you can see now, I have on like silver jewelry, my ears and stuff like that. But I also can wear gold. Like both of them look very well on me. I just prefer to wear silver because I'm wearing a lot of gifts. Like this was a gift. This was a gift. These were a gift to myself. Like I'm wearing a lot of gifts. So until I get more gold jewelry, then I'll switch over. I also got another thing that we talk about a lot is packaging. I mean, just the packaging alone. Sometimes it'd be so pretty I don't want to open it or like take it out of the box. This is supposed to be a soup spoon. Wait till y'all see the spoon. This is supposed to be a soup spoon. Like look at that. Look at that. I don't know what soup I'm eating with this. I don't know what soup am I eating with this? And then I thought like if I buy like those cool little wax things to seal your letters with, but then I got pissed because it's gonna get in those crevices. And it's not, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna use a spoon. I just really like it. It's probably never gonna get used. Sorry, it's not happening. Also, I hate that you can't see all of my shelves, but the very top one, I have all of my pens on. And this is the pen that came for August. As you can see, they're totally behind, but it's fine. Got a cough. Excuse me. And then I'm kind of sad though, because on one of my other bookshelves that I don't touch the books on there, is where all my candles come for my bookish box subscriptions, and they didn't have a candle this month. And if you don't know, I love candles. Oh, I see why it's stuck. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Yes, I do love candles. I'm very picky though about my scents. I don't like wood type things like fresh linen. Yes. Sweet pea. Yes. Fresh cotton. Yes. Ooh, if you heard that, apologies. I'm trying to think of the other one that I have right now. Can't remember. I just know I'm very picky about my scents. All right, and then this one, I am so sorry if you hear that in the background. There's a baby talking about donuts, so it will get loud. And then this is a calligraphy pen, and it says, so the lion fell in love with the lamb. Okay, cringe. See it. Cringe because it almost makes me think of that. It literally makes me think of a line from what's that stupid thing called? Ugh, hold on, give me a second. Twilight. See, it's in the back. Jesus, it makes me think of Twilight. I can't stand it. Yuck. Where are we? Honestly, it depends. No, I'm not gonna tell you a story. Yes, because I have a vanilla bean candle. So it is a Bath and Body Works candle, and you know what those candles? If you light 2 wicks, the whole house, it smells like it. The whole house. So I was like, oh my god, I really like to. I'm so sorry. If you light 2 wicks, the whole house kind of is engulfed in the smell of those candles. So sorry if you hear the baby. But my point is, my mom doesn't like scents like that. It actually agitates her head a lot, so I don't get to light my candles as much. But that particular one absolutely is phenomenal. I lit it once because sometimes when you light a candle, it doesn't quite smell the way, like, you get what I'm saying, right? Like if you take a candle and you take the top off and you smell it, it smells great, but when you light it, it doesn't add up to what you originally smell. I don't like that, so I'm very picky when it comes to candles that smell like sweet things. But the vanilla bean one smells great. The fresh linen one smells great. I think I have one. I don't like tiki wood or any of those type of things. If it's just like forest green or like wood chipper deviled something, I hate it. Lavender's great. Eucalyptus is great. Um, I do like the ones with subtle smells. I just can't quite describe a scent to you. I really want to go up there and look to see honestly. I do have I do have a very expensive candle. I wanted to treat myself one day, and I got a well, I wouldn't say very expensive candle. It's a very nice candle. I'll just get it. If I'm talking about it and you guys can't see what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. So far this is my favorite candle. Like this is it. Um it's by House and Sage. First off, it came with this. Like this is what it came with. I'm not going to show you the actual candle because we had a mistake one day, and someone decided to touch the candle while it was lit, so it kind of dropped the wax on there. Oh my god, it smells so good. I also got a candle that was made for me too. I'll have to tell you guys this. Don't get me started. So this one kind of reminds me of like soap, but not like those really heavy soaps. When you light it, it burns very slow because it is a wood wick candle. Um, it smells very soft, if that makes sense. It's a very soft scent, and because it burns much slower, um, it kind of spreads better through the air, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna sit down on the floor. Sorry, guys, I'm missing these. Yep. Oh, I know. So you heard them. Oh, yeah, it's the donuts. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, I know this about you. Actually, we've had a conversation about this, and I'm so sorry. I can't get into it. It's like forest rain or like morning dew, forest floor. I can't deal with it. It just doesn't hit my nose properly. One thing you're not gonna do though is give me a candle that smells like food. I know I just mentioned vanilla bean, but don't give me like fresh cookies or like cake batter or like French toast, or do not get me those candles and expect me to light them. I don't want to come in and it smells like food. It's like, oh my god, somebody cooked. It's like, no, I'm burning a candle. Um, I do want to try like those ones that come out in autumn, but I don't like the smell of pumpkin. I'm sorry, it's the best thing I can't come up with. I'm so sorry. It's a candle that, that I was gifted one time, and I promise you, it was like wood. It was like wood chipper something, like wood chipper dew, or like it was really bad. It was really bad. It smelled like boots to me. Like if that makes sense, if you understand what I'm saying, then thank you. It smelled like wet boots. Sorry, so sorry. It's not. See, do not do that to me. Do not invite me to your house and that's what I smell. The pie one. That's what. Do not invite me and I'm thinking you made pie. I don't even eat pie. Okay, I do not eat pie. But don't have me walking in and I smell pie. Because where's the pie? With pie, I at least want the crust of the pie. And for me to walk in and there's no pie, I'm upset now. I'm upset now. Huh, just no pie? Great. Anywho, that's all the things I got in my box. So, pretty much. It's pretty much. I mean, just imagine that cat getting wet, putting his cat paw in a boot, walking in those boots, going home to his little cat house, taking off those boots, melting them down, and putting them into a candle mold. That's what that smells like. Nope, not for me. Okay, so a lot of you don't know, but I did get gifted this book. And unfortunately, because we know male things suck and they like to ruin things that we say fragile on, I was gifted this arc, which I'm very happy about because I plan on reading it very soon. Actually, it this is perfect. fact, this actually is supposed to be coming out, I think, next month. So I need to hurry up and read it so I can give my thoughts about it. I should have finished reading it this month. That was my plan, but I promise you, I had to stop a lot of the books I was reading because of work, which I'm really sad about because I'm in the middle of a lot of them and I didn't get to finish them. So I'm so sad. The current book that I'm reading is Recursion, which I thought it was gonna suck, but it's not bad actually. So far it's two people that I'm learning about. I'm not even this is all I read. Sorry. It's about two people so far. It reads kind of like diary entries almost, or like oh, okay, I'll put it to you this way. If you've never watched Altered Carbon, nope, wait, hold on, because fun fact, this is what I get for reading too many books at one time, because what happens is I forget which book I'm actually talking about. But I did take notes though. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm right. So if you've never watched Altered Carbon on Netflix, you really should because it's great. But this book kind of reminds me just little small parts about the show. It is a sci-fi heavy show, so it's kind of like there's someone else. So like let's say I'm me, but my consciousness is put into someone else. So I have memories of my own, but I also have memories of theirs because that's their body, but it's my consciousness. If that makes sense to you and that sounds interesting, then either watch Alter Carbon or get the book because that's exactly what it sounds like thus far. But no one quite believes it. Again, I watch a lot of movies, so when I read sci-fi books, I'm always trying to find good references to make so people can understand. If you have watched oh my god, it's with Charlize Theron in it. Give me a second. Eon Flux. If you watch that movie, you know there's technically like a conspiracy that geneticism is terrible, but they're also helping people because people are getting cured of things, but a lot of healthy people are gone missing. So of course, like in Jurassic Park, life finds a way. So in Eon Flux, one of the women gets pregnant naturally, so they kill her. Sorry if you've never seen it. I just told you some things. That's not even the best part. But anyway, they kill her, and now they try to uncover the truth throughout the whole movie. But a lot of people don't believe them. That's exactly what parts of the book sound like. Like someone's trying to uncover the truth, but a lot of people don't believe that it's the truth because it's impossible. So yeah, I'm enjoying that book. Also, I made a mistake. I forgot an item. I'm talking very fast. I forgot an item that was in the box. It's this small bag, and I'm thoroughly confused on what it is. Well, I don't know if the straps were broken already, or if it goes a certain way, or am I supposed to loop it? I don't understand. This is the small bag. I don't know what the hell I'm putting in here at all. Like I don't know what I'm putting. What the hell am I putting in here? I mean, it has a zipper, but I'm thoroughly confused because this is not a pocket. It's more into the bag. Watch. How does this make sense? How does the So I don't know what I'm using that bag for. Maybe I'll just throw all my pins in there. Like the pins I talked about that I get, it doesn't matter. Whatever. I did get books from the library, which I'm positive I'm gonna return except one of them. Just because I've only got three, but I haven't cracked two of them, which I don't like. Um so so okay. Bye. If you haven't gone already. Have a great day. Maybe a smaller bag into that bag. I don't own a bag. I'm lying to you. I do own a bag smaller than that bag. But what am I putting in that bag and then putting in this one? I can't. Robin, I don't know what I'm supposed to put in there, what I'm supposed to do with it. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's probably just going to go in my purse section of my closet because I don't know what we're supposed to put in there. I mean, sometimes I do have sometimes I do have a bag inside a bag. Like if I have a wristlet on, I'll put my wristlet inside my purse. But that's an entire bag. So I have no idea what I'm putting in there that I can't put inside of my bigger bag. If you get what I'm saying. It's just gonna sit there. Anywho, I got 3 books from the library. One is called Luster, a novel. Um, I read like honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did read the first chapter in the library, and I picked it up to read more. But I haven't picked it up since then, and I'm kind of, whoa, oh, that slipped right out of there. I'm kind of sad about it, just because it's not that big of a novel. Honestly, it's really not that big of a book. I think there's barely 300 pages in here. What is it? It's 227 pages. And I don't even think there's 10 chapters in here, to be honest. One of the main reasons why I got it is because it is by a black author, a black female author. And as you know, I've been wanting to get more into that, just reading about authors of color in general. I think there's only 8 chapters in this book. I'm really trying to find the last chapter, so little ASMR as I flip. There's only 8 chapters in this book. So either I try to speed read this with sprints one day, or I just take it back to the library and then I don't record it in my reading journal. The second book I got, which I know for a fact I'm definitely never gonna read, it's never gonna happen. I accidentally picked this up. This was the book I was supposed to put back, but I put back a different one. It's called Like Sun. It's by Felicia Luna Loomis. Nope. Yes, I said it right. And I originally was looking at this because it has LGBTQ what's the word I'm looking for? Angles in it, or mentions in it, or I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But this is not the book I wanted to. This is not the book I wanted to read. So I'm kind of sad that I put the other one back on mistake. Again, I may not keep both of them. One book that I definitely am going to finish is Remina, which I have had this on my list for so long, it's ridiculous. And when I say I've had it on my list for so long, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I have so many anime reads and graphic novels that I want to get into. The only thing that's preventing me from doing it is because I no longer have a clear shelf. And I say that on purpose because I had in my mind I was going to dedicate one shelf particularly to anime. Like it was going to be very heavy anime graphic novels. Like we were going to be in there. It was going to be a thing. It didn't happen. So now I'm just kind of stuck with just reading, and then I'll replace them eventually. When I do that, when I'm in the library and I do get a book, and I read the first chapter to get a feel if I want to read it more, like once I pick it up, I don't. Because especially if I'm at the library and I'm getting it 9 times out of 10, I'll remember the first chapter. I did it with a few other books that I don't have anymore because obviously I returned them. But if it's a very good book, if I'm taking it home with me, I remember the first chapter. The only time that has happened is when I read Black Noir, and that's because it's a collection of stories versus it being just one continuous story. Anything, the anime that I'm interested in is anything, honestly. I'm not very picky. I know for sure I definitely want to get into Attack of Titans because I watched the TV show, didn't get a chance to read any of the books. I definitely did read a lot of Naruto, and then I watched the show. So I don't think I really want to own any of those. I definitely want the Sailor Moon ones just because nostalgia. Hello. Definitely want to finish these. I had it backwards. I definitely want to finish these, and then Do Not Shoot Me. But I know there are 3 more by this exact same author that I want to get. Haven't gotten to. What are some other ones? I have them written down, and I promise you, It's a shame that I can never ever remember. Maybe on my laptop actually. Maybe I'm not 1,000% sure because I do try to keep a list. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, no, I didn't keep them on my laptop. They must be written down on another thing. Yes, Attack of Titans was so freaking dope. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I definitely want to get into. I'm not picky about my anime. Um, just I wanted to get into Dragon Ball Z more. I'm an idiot. Just because I got into the show, like obviously, but I never got a chance to like physically dive into all of the comics. You know what I mean? So I want to do that too. So yeah, I'm not very picky. Once it's recommended to me, I'll probably most likely pick it up. Just like a lot of sci-fi I wanted to get back into, so I did like ask on Twitter real quickly. So I'm literally looking at that list, and my plan is to at least have a list of just strict sci-fi. I just have to pick a month in which I want to read just that genre. So yeah. Hold on. I call that is hilarious. You know what's funny though? When I first watched the show, like lately I've been just obsessed with watching a whole bunch of anime shows. Do you say anime or anime? Like is it potato? Because I sometimes switch back and forth. It depends on how fast I'm talking. See, but I like Mikasa, to be honest with you. Levi, yeah, I feel like he's one of those characters where he's already a badass. You get what I mean? Like they label him as such, so of course you're gonna fall in love with him. Like they cast him as being that, kind of like Itachi in Naruto, or like hold on, I'm trying to think of other names in other shows, so I'm not just talking about the main ones. I'm terrible with names. I'm not prepared. I don't know. I just feel like there's always a character in anime that they cast as being the badass one, so that you genuinely like them. Like for instance, again in Naruto, everybody's oh yeah, that's it. Itachi's great, but then it was like wait a minute, Choji's actually useful. Holy crap! Or like I forget his name all the time, but I love him. Hold on. I'm gonna remember as soon as I started typing. Watch. Shikamaru. Look, didn't I tell you? I didn't even type it in. I knew I was gonna remember before. I loved him. Loved him. But he was deemed as like, oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, it sucks. But he was great. Things like that. I like Levi. He's great. Or I just watched Castlevania, which let me tell you, I'm gonna say I just watched it, but I watched it, and I feel like everyone talks about. One thing I've been doing lately is taking notes on my phone. I've been obsessed with doing that, so I don't forget things because I'm reading and watching a lot of things. I feel like a lot of people were obsessed with. Hold on, Alucard, is that his name? Is that how you pronounce that? Hold on. No. Yes. Yes. Actually, yes, yes, that's his name because he was just blonde and like this vampire dude. Ooh, oh, I love Trevor. Trevor was my guy. I felt like Alucard was just like this pretty boy and whatever. I liked Trevor. He was it. Also, what's that chick name? Hold on. And no, I'm not talking about like I can't remember her name either. It's gonna come to me. I can't remember how you pronounce it. Sypha? Sypha? I think that's her name. The blonde girl who could like manipulate things, the thingy thing. You get what I'm saying. She didn't do anything for me, honestly. And Camilla was absolutely a savage. She came in just, I don't know why you're here. You're useless. You suck here. I came in late. Whatever. Let's do the thing. She was just great. Anyway, my point is, I feel like when it comes to Levi, they casted him as being such, so he is. You get what I mean? Like, Aaron is casted as someone who is supposed to come into his own. He's supposed to be, this strong guy because there's no one else before him. And it's like, well, 75 other Titans existed. They're doing just fine. Why is he having so much problems? It's whatever. I can go down a rabbit hole talking about that, okay? We're just gonna move on. I saw this late. Yep. That's funny. You know what's funny is I used to a lot in this school and social pressures ruined that whole entire phase of anime for me. Like, I was heavy into anime. Like, it was my thing. It was my thing. Okay. And then I stopped for years. Now I'm getting back into it, and anime is great. Okay. Again, I know some people who like to read it versus watch it. Me personally, just because, like I said, I don't have a shelf, and a lot of the anime I would like to start buying first, I can't. I just watch it. Also, I don't know my taste yet when it comes in terms of anime, because I watch everything. When I say everything, I do mean everything. I mean, Bear. So I watch everything. Like, anytime there's Anime Saturday, I'm watching everything. It's not just that. So I kind of dabble in everything. I just haven't found like my taste that I truly, truly like. So whenever I find like the name for that particular type of anime, then that's when I can say, oh yeah, I like this type versus whatever other type there is. I'm not real versed in it as I want to, but I'll get there. Anywho, this is the book that I really want to keep, so I am. So if you don't know what Blackoweenathon is, because I'm going to get into it because, so a lot of booktubers have like themed months where you can read books that are of a specific theme or like genre or something. So Blackoweenathon was created by, like I told you, the booktuber, Booktician. Her name is Bree, and it's just great. So it mainly focuses on Black authors. Not mainly, it entirely focuses on Black authors. That's just it. Again, I said before, it's blackity, black, black, black. Yep. Yep. I remember being in grade school. It was me and this other girl. We were obsessed with it. It was ridiculous. But, bullies exist. So, unfortunately, I tried to fit in. So I kind of was like, oh, that's not what everyone else is doing. I'm just going to stop doing it because I don't want to get bullied anymore. In retrospect, I should have kept doing it because the consequences didn't change anything. It was the same. I was bullied anyway. But whatever. Now I know. In the future, if I'm looking back on it, I would tell anyone, just do what the fuck makes you happy. Okay? So yeah. I don't have all the books I want, honestly. So I have my notes because I wrote it down. But the theme for Blackoweenathon is to have a horror book, a mystery book, a thriller book, a book with queer representation, a book that is written and published in the 20th century, and then have a book from the 1900s, or have a book by an underrated author. Now, you could choose all 9 of those and just be great and sew it on in, or you can choose whichever one you want. It depends on how many books you want to read a month, honestly, for the month. That's just me. So for me personally, I have one of them when no one is watching. I wanted to see how many I had on my shelf, which is very sad because I have 2 shelves that have horror, mystery, thriller books on them, and only one was by a Black author. I'm almost positive this is the only one, which is sad, but it's when no one is watching. And I don't believe I haven't read this one. I picked it up, but I did not read it. So I'm going to read this one. And then I plan on reading, it's called Wonderland by Jennifer Hiller. That's going to be my horror. So that's 2. And then Dead Girls by Nikisa Afia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. That's going to be my thriller. So far we're at 3. Now, here's the problem. As you know, well, if you don't know, you really should, because If you're watching me here, you should be watching my videos. Just saying, if you're not, well then it's time for you to catch up. So I really want to start a series where I either read a book that's adapted into a movie. Case in point, every Stephen King book I own here, except these three and this one, and then there's the small white one. Except those four, that's five. Except those five, every last one of them. I can't get my pointing right. Every last one of these, I've seen the movie too. I'm missing a few. I know that obviously, so I'm gonna have to buy them. But I'm missing a few. Other than that, if I've seen the movie, I have the book up there. So I wanted to do that for October, but since I'm participating in Blackoweenathon, I cannot do that technically. But I really want to because I want to read a book that's adapted into a movie. Because let's say I read it, I'll go on live stream. We'll have reading sprints together, maybe twice a month on Saturday. And then since I have a Discord now, we'll just plan to watch the movie to the book to see which one we like better. So that way we can come back and have a live discussion about which one was better and how it was worse, things like that. Or we can just read a book together. So let's say, I don't know, let's say I wanted to read when no one is watching with everyone. I'll have live sprints so we can read it together. Put it that way. And then we can talk about it in Discord, kind of like a big book club / movie club thing. That's what I wanted to do. So my only issue is I really wanted to find a book by a Black author that's also adapted into a movie. My only issue is I haven't found one that I like personally. I'm not gonna say I haven't found one, but that I like personally. I also didn't want to buy any new books. I know that sounds bad, but I really didn't. I really didn't want to buy anything because I have a lot of books to tackle on my shelf. So, what I'm going to plan on doing, I should flip a coin, honestly. If I want to choose a book that's also a movie, or I'll do this. Would it be better for me to choose a book that's also a movie, or would it just be better for me to just choose a thriller book? So, book that's also a movie, just a thriller book. I'm gonna ask y'all, see what y'all think. Because I also asked some of my followers that are also in Discord what their favorite genres were. And so far, there's 2 people that like suspense novels, there's 2 people that like romance novels, and there's 2 people that like thrillers. So my plan was to see which genre got picked the most. So it's gonna help me, but it didn't. It did not help me at all. So yeah. Oops. Wait, can you really see it in the back? Oh, you really can. Jesus, either my camera is really clear or you have some good ass eyes, because the way. Huh. I think you just have great eyes. Uh-oh. I'm Joanne. Camera. You want to say hi to the people? They can see you. Just wave. 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 Did you have good donuts? Yeah. Yes. What kind of donut did you have? It has sprinkles and some purple sprinkles and some pink sprinkles and some blue sprinkles and some donuts. So you had blue sprinkles and pink sprinkles and purple sprinkles on your donuts? Yeah. My goodness. Did you just have the one? Yeah. Okay. You trying to climb back up here? Oh, you're waving? Yeah. You're supposed to do it like that. Open your hand. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Okay, let me finish, okay? I'm gonna help you. You gonna help me? Yeah. But I'm talking about books. How are you gonna help me?
Can I get drink your juice?
I don't have no shoes. Oh, my juice.
Can I drink it?
Yeah. So sorry. Apologies if you heard. He had donut with sprinkles. So sorry. This is not how I intended this going. All right. Okay. Okay. hmm Yeah. Yeah. Oh. No, the one with the cat is if it bleeds. That's if it bleeds. Um, yeah. I mean, it looks similar. Sorry. Uh, you know what? He really wanted me to finish talking about donuts and have more of my juice and all the things, and it's just if you can't tell, he's still knocking at the door. Yes. I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. I have returned. Um, this is not how I intended this live to go. But if you are in a better mood or entertained or you had like the cute moment of things, then good. I'm glad I provided that. See, he actually wanted to come back and say hi. But I have to finish talking because I can't ask him about all the books yet. He's still at the age where he doesn't like reading. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm really thinking about I don't know, because I have so many series, right? But I really, like I said, I really wanted to have a really big movie night, because I don't know about you, but I really like movies. That's my thing. Um, Also, I know a lot of people that want to get back into reading, but they just don't know how. And it may be fun, or maybe more enticing to start back reading if, one, you have someone to read with, and two, if you also watch a movie to it. That's just me. Yeah, he said he wanted to finish talking to you guys. I don't know about what. He's very sad. All the sprinkles, all the sprinkles. That's the only thing he likes sprinkles on is his donuts. Doesn't like it in ice cream or cake. Um, yep. I do keep saying that a lot. I was gonna say it again. It's a really bad habit. I don't know really. I really don't know. I'm having a conundrum because I really do want to watch a movie. Um, the messed up part about it is the series that I did start reading. If you watch my video, I talk about it all the time. I'm not rereading the first book, and I'm not rewatching the first movie, because you know what also was supposed to go up, so I didn't have to. Because my plan was to do it early, because if I had the video up, I could just chat about it already. Because my plan was to read the book ahead of time, and then discuss both the book and the movie, just to give myself some free time to read other books. But it didn't happen that way thanks to my um tablet, so I have to do everything back over. But the book I'm talking about is PS I Love You, or PS to All the Boys, or something like that, or whatever that book is called that's on Netflix. I read the book and I watched the movie. I like the book better. I feel like the movie kind of glosses over some very important parts, and they try to make you like characters that are absolutely unlikable in the book. Um, it's a really bad habit. I guess maybe because I don't have a huge following, and I feel like if my live is kind of boring or it's doing a lot, people will leave. So I don't know. Um, mhm, mhm. If you don't know, I'm nervous every single live, every single one, every single live. I am 1,000% nervous. One giveaway about that is when I start to talk very fast. That's a sure enough sign. So honestly, since I'm live, I'm probably gonna just. I already told you my TBR. Honestly, for next month, all I have to do is go to the library and get them. So that's my TBR. But I really want to do something for Sliced Up Saturday. If you don't know what it is, I love pizza. So the theme is pizza slices. Um, Again, I will try to put. I wonder if I can put my Discord link in the browser. If I just went out of screen, I apologize because I cannot see. I just put again. I just made my Discord, so bear with me because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at the first, so it doesn't look at all like how I want it to. But it's 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 what I'm rocking with. Honestly, I'm making it work. So the theme, like I said, the theme is pizza because I like pizza a lot. And so I wanted to do something very different, and so I decided to, again, like I said, go to pizza theme. Um, so depending on the slice that you like my particular, hold on, I'm not trying to steer you off. I'm literally going to just open my Discord so you can see really quickly before I submit the link. So when you go in there and in my Discord, if you want to, it's going to say voting. And what I'm going to do is I'll probably just post what people would like possibly to read. Um, Hold on. Where's my link? Dude. Nope. Wait. See what happens when I don't know what I'm doing? I don't. Can I even send a link? Help me. Wait. I'm an idiot. Hold on. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't know anything about technology anymore because I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Kim is absolutely terrible. It stresses me out, but I liked it. Actually, I'm lying. I didn't like Kim as much as I liked Anatomy. Yes, I'm a pizza person. Pizza is the things. It brings me joy. I'm gonna see if I can post my Discord link because what will help me is, yes, there it is. If it works, then by all means thank me because I'm doing something right. Yeah, I think that's it. So what happens is when you go into voting, it'll basically just be a list of different emojis essentially. It may be better to do it on your phone. It'll just be a line of emojis, and next to the emoji is the type of genre that you prefer. Yeah, and then you just, again, I have no idea what I'm doing, so it looks and I'm gonna say it looks a mess in there. It's just not how I would want it to look. Um, but underneath it says melty toppings, and that's when just toss the dough was just everyone introducing themselves. You get it? Toss the dough. Just introduce yourself. Say hey, what's going on? And then there's the general chat, which I need to fix because I don't like it. I really I don't like it. Um, it happens when you first join. That's when they make that stupid announcement like, "Hey, good to see you," or "So and so joined the party." Yeah, I need to. I don't like that. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Then there's piping hot, which is just talk to me about things. What's going on? What's new? How you doing? Um, and then there's a part on my channel that's separated. It's called Pizza Bites. Pizza Bites is separated by each and every genre, like each and every genre that you may like. So let's say I like cheese. Cheese is my favorite topping, right? And because we already know that cheese represents, young adult books or young adult genre, that's all that's in there. That's all you're going to talk about. Um, and then we just have like the voice chat channel, and then it's called Deep Dish Chat, which basically is for like when I have movie night or something like that, or like if we want to have productivity days or something, just or if I decide, oh, we're gonna play games or like something like that. But yeah, that's all I have for my Discord. I got tired of talking about it, so I just went ahead and made it. I won't tell you a story. Um, so yeah, I got tired of talking about it, and I asked around, but like no one could really give me a set answer of how to start or what to do, so I made it myself. Um, I did use blueprints from other Discord servers that I am in, so yeah. I'm gonna switch some other things around, but for right now, that's it. That's what it looks like. Um, so yeah, I may make an announcement in there that shows two options I may want to read, but I really wanted to do it live just because it will give enough people to actually get the book, if that makes sense. But again, it's October, so I wanted to do something really. I know what I'm gonna do. It's not by a black author though, so I do apologize for that. But I know exactly which book I want to get actually because it does have a movie to it. I just need to figure out where I put it at because I know it's at the top. Hold on, wait a minute. This is what happens when you have a lot of spooky books. Um, all right, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, so here's my plan. October, we are gonna do two things. We're gonna read Nine Perfect Strangers, and this is the same author as Big Little Lies, obviously, and I know for a fact there is a movie, Nine Perfect Strangers, so we will watch that movie. Here's the thing, though. I want to do two things. I want to watch the movie to this book, and I want to have a big movie night. Okay, so I want to like stream a bunch of big spooky movies and stuff like that, like throwback stuff, like Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus and It and Candyman and Chucky and The Mist and Cujo, and I'm trying to think of other movies that I thoroughly enjoy. Um, Thank you. I think it was a good plan too. Sure, I can read you the synopsis really quickly. One thing I always forget about these books is that they started to do, which I actually am not a fan of, is how well, I guess this is maybe just for books now. Like once you get out of the kids section, how they used to put book descriptions on the back, right? Now they're like in the front flap, which I hate. I can't stand it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Anyway, wait. If Salter is still in here, you leave me alone. Okay. So, it says 9 people gather at a remote health resort. Some are here to lose weight. Some are here to get a reboot on life. Some are here for reasons they can't even admit to themselves. Amid all the luxury and pampering, the mindfulness and meditation, they know these 10 days might involve some real work, but none of them can imagine just how challenging the next 10 days are going to be. Frances Welty, I'm going to assume that's its name, the formerly best-selling romantic novelist, arrives at Tranquillium House, nursing a bad back, a broken heart, and an exquisitely painful paper cut. She's immediately intrigued by her fellow guests. Most of them don't look to be in need of a health resort, but the person who intrigues her the most is the strange and charismatic owner slash director of Tranquillium. Could this person really have the answers Frances didn't even know she was seeking? Should Frances put aside her doubts and immerse herself in anything Tranquillium House has to offer, or should she run while she still can? It's not long before every guest in Tranquillium Houses asks exactly the same question, combining all the hallmarks that have Leanne Marty's writing a go-to for anyone looking for wickedly smart page-turning fiction that will make you laugh and gasp. Nine Perfect Strangers once again shows why she is a master of her own craft. I just need to see like how. One thing I do though, like if when I go book shopping by myself, one thing I do is try to read like the first 10 pages of the book. I can't read the first 50 because sometimes chapters are ridiculously long. Like for instance, if I was to like buy this book at a store and I wanted to read the first 50 chapters, I'm trying to show you how thick the first 50 are. Just to show you. And I think this already maybe it's just one chapter. This is the first 50 pages. See what I mean? So it's a lot. But yeah, that's what so far it sounds like. It's a resort of some sort. That these strangers have gathered at, some type of healing resort, I'm guessing. Um, I don't like scary movies. Like I already got anybody's. Okay, I am biased. I love scary movies. Doesn't matter which kind. I don't. It takes a lot to scare me. Like for instance, everyone's talking about the new Candyman movie, and I saw the original Candyman movie. I went to sleep. It was boring. I remember The Grudge came out, also boring. I couldn't understand why everyone was afraid of this sound it was making. I think I'm gonna tell you exactly how unafraid of scary movies I am. As soon as I figure out. Hold on. Um. Okay, The Bride of Chucky came out in 1998. I remember seeing that film. Did not scare me at all. And that's just that version. Like The Bride of Chucky came out in 1998. I saw the very first one, which I think came out in like 94 maybe. Hold on. Chucky Child's Play came out in 88. Holy crap. I remember seeing that one. It didn't scare me. Sorry. Just whatever. And I'll say sorry in the sense of like when people try to tell me what movies are scary, or I'm just not. I don't really get scared. I mean, of course, if I'm watching a movie and there's like a shock factor in there, that's purposefully done. That's something I can't control. Like they purposefully put the antsy music in there to scare you. I will say Insidious though, like the Insidious franchise, it's very high up in my creep factor. Just like Saw. Didn't get scared of Saw. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like reading. Do not read out loud as much as I used to though. One thing that did help me like combat my nerves about reading out loud was reading out loud to myself. I remember that she just wanted to read the first. Yeah, honestly, pretty much yes. Especially with depending on the genre, because if you read the first 10 pages of a romance book, it's not going to make any sense. It's not going to make sense. Well, I said that backwards. If you read the first 10 pages of a romance novel, it's going to make sense because they cram a lot of information, introductory information at one time. If you read a mystery novel, it's going to drag out those first 10 pages. Those first 10 pages, you're not really going to get a lot of information except about who the main characters are. In a sci-fi book, it's completely different. You're going to get a bunch of stuff. You're going to get the first issue, the main characters. You're going to be asking a bunch of questions with those first 10 pages. Yeah, so it all depends on the genre of the book for me personally. But that's my plan, is to read. So if you do want to read with me, this is the book I'm choosing. Again, I apologize for my tablet just ruining the show. So I have to replan a lot of things. So it's either going to be a live. More than likely, it's going to be a live. And then I'm probably going to post on Twitter and on Instagram saying when I'm going to be live. Not on the actual day, though. I will definitely post it ahead of time so people have enough time to get ready. Now, in my Discord, I plan on reading. I just need to quickly see how many chapters are in this book, because then that'll tell me how many chapters we need to read a week together. And I think it's 78, 9, 79. Okay, once you get to I don't know why this chapter is a page. The last 3 chapters are a page. So that's ridiculous. Why does that doesn't even make sense? But okay. If I wanted to read the first 10 pages, that's about 96 pages to read. First 10. If I wanted to read the first 10 chapters, that's about 96 chapters. 96. Oh my god. Wait. If I wanted to read the first 10 chapters, that's about 96 pages. Again, I only want to meet twice a month. So it's going to be every other Saturday, which I need to look at my calendar because that might be off. 25th. So if I meet today and we don't meet the 2nd, we meet the 16th. Yeah, that actually works. So the next time I'm going to hop on here so we can chat will be the 9th. Wait. Because if I hop on here the 2nd, the 9th, actually, we can meet 3 times this month because this plans out. So I'll probably hop back on here on the 9th. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Yes, on the 9th of October. So not this upcoming Saturday, but the next one. Wait. Why do I feel like... No. I'm so sorry. So if I hop on here the 2nd, it'll be the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th. I need to write that down because it's in a different calendar now. Everything's on that computer. So if I hop in the 16th, the 16th. So you guys are lucky. I can hop in here 3 times in October, and we will be discussing these chapters. There are 79 chapters. I just want to write that down really quickly. The reason why I'm doing this now is because, again, what I originally had planned, I cannot remember because I did film all of the things I'm talking about now concerning October a month ago. So I have no idea what book I originally planned because it literally is all on my tablet. And that's fine. I'm glad you guys are here to see it. Let's see. I don't think it ruined it. Oh, okay, cool. Got it. Okay. Look, I wish I'm gonna just quickly show you how short the last chapter. I promise you I'm not exaggerating. Look, this 77, that's 78. That's 79. That's it. Like, why not just make that one? Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's her book. That's her planning. That was her decision. Okay. So, like I said, I plan on reading 3 times next month. Those officially will be lives. What we're gonna do is we're gonna discuss certain amount of chapters. I need to officially see just how long it will be, because if I read these 10, if I divide this up, and then we can discuss it in my Discord. That's what's gonna happen. So we can discuss it in Discord, and then we can hop on live on YouTube and discuss it further. And then we can set up a day to watch the movie. It's not even a full page. It's not even half a page. It is 1,000% bigger than the words themselves. It makes no sense. I don't know why that's a thing, but that is my plan. So for the month, I will be reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. I really wanted the one that I chose for October to be a part of Blackoweenathon, but it's not. Sadly, I really didn't want to buy any other books. I'm so sorry. I really didn't want to buy any other books. And I'm saying sorry to myself because I really wanted to have all my books be in that cluster of being qualified for Blackoweenathon. But yeah. But yes, that is literally all I plan on talking about today. It's ridiculous. So yeah, if you would like to chime in, I mean, you don't necessarily have to read the book, honestly. You can just pop in my Discord to watch the movie. My plan is to watch, again, I'm pulling out my calendar because I need to see things. Yeah. My plan is to watch the movie for the book on the 30th. And then maybe potentially actually have like a big movie night actually on Halloween, or watching the movie on the 30th, and then after we watch the movie we can just have a big movie night afterwards. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'll propose a question. We'll see. But yeah. Wait. Sorry about what? What happened? What I miss? Did I miss something? Oh, my tablet. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm adjusting. Again, the reason why this was random is because I had to work this week, so now I'm trying to manage where I can fit in certain things. Oh, nope, I still was wrong. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's still fine because I still did read 4 books that fit into Blackoweenathon. So I'm not upset about that. Like I still was able to, you know, get those type of books. And they do have them at my library, so I'm still happy about that. But it would have been nice. But again, in the books that I really wanted to read that are labeled on there, I would have had to buy. The only book that I didn't have to buy was When No One Is Watching. So that's the only book I didn't have to buy, which further lets me know that I also need to get into more authors of color that have written in that genre because I have a lot of them in other ones. Like this is my LGBTQ shelf and my Black author shelf. This isn't the only one. I have more books that are down here that are by some Black authors, but they come from my Book of the Month subscription box, and I like to keep those together. So, and I have some soft cover books up here too. Like this one too is by a Black author. If you watch my last book haul, then you know this book cover is gorgeous. But yes, wait. Hold on. Did I just do something and I didn't even realize it? Wait a minute. Because if I did, I'm going to be just dying of laughter. No. Okay, just kidding. No. One thing I did want to do though, which like I told you before, I'm going to see which how many of my followers on Discord actually like certain genres to read because my plan is to read certain genres for the month. So I'm gonna alternate types of things. I'm still gonna keep my TBR, of course. We're still gonna do that, but at least one of the months I'm gonna be able to have my Discord followers choose a book for me, or at least choose a book for that month. Like maybe I'll just choose 3 from my TBR game, and then the 4th one will be from my pizza slice. Um, for my pizza slice, from my what can I call that? Pizza slice, pizza house, pizza place, pizza palace, pizza planet, hot pocket. I don't know. Whatever name you want to call it, one of the books will be chosen from my pizza place. One of the books will be chosen from my pizza slices. Yeah, you can name it anything. Little Caesars, little pocket, little pita. It doesn't. I don't know. Little calzone. One of the things. All of my followers on Discord will be responsible for choosing at least one book by genre. I could, yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Okay. One of my pizza slices will choose my book for the month outside of my TBR. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Also, I'm so excited to see Dune, but one of the reasons that I hate is when a movie comes out and it was originally a book and I haven't read the book yet. For instance, Shadow and Bone on Netflix is also a book, which the only reason why I really didn't read the book is because everyone was talking about it. It was so raved about, and I have a problem with that. If I get something that's raved about and I read it, or if I hear a movie that's raved about and I watch it and I hated it, now I'm upset because I wasted my time. So I have expectations for Dune, and I'm very nervous to watch the film. Again, haven't read any of the books. That's also on my schedule. So is Shadow and Bone, also on my schedule to read, so I can compare to the two. But those are things I have to buy, so they're lower on my totem pole. But yes, that is literally all. Wait a minute. I would like to see Divergent. You've never seen Divergent? How? Come on. Now you're telling. Okay. Now you're telling me what I need to watch. or put on the list of things to watch for my channel. Okay? Because that version was great. Movies were a little, I mean, the books, to be fair, honestly, I like the books better. I mean, shoot, the movies better. I like the movies better. Honestly, that's not bad. That was me for a while. I'm not going to say it's your fault because you're in school. So, school sucks the life and a little bit of joy that you have out of everything. Like your hobbies. Your heart, when you go to school, your hobbies die. That's what they do. They wilter away and die. That's what school does, okay? Because if it wasn't for COVID, I promise you, if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't be reading this much. I think I read maybe 2 books a year outside of my regular, outside of anything that was related to school. Maybe. When I say maybe, that's a very, 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 very low maybe. Some books I didn't even finish. So, yeah. Yeah. So, it's not your fault. One thing I have enjoyed though lately is reading books with people. So if you find a buddy that likes the same genres that you do, see if they would like to read a book with you. Also, one thing that I've been doing is trying to find it. So let's say, especially if I'm reading a lot, um, I've been I annotate. I'm trying to find a better book for you though. Hold on, so I can show you. Here's a better one. So, like for instance, I told you this was also a movie. See how pre-planned? So, like I annotate my books. I annotated this in particular because I knew I was gonna film a video about it, so it's annotated. What other one did I just recently annotate? Oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So this is the most recent book that I finished. I forgot to talk about my wrap up. Y'all have been listening to me for almost 2 hours, and I didn't talk about my wrap up. My goodness, shame. So this book just came out. If you haven't heard of it, that's okay. I'm not gonna say then you should have because it's totally fine. But I finished it. Yep, yep, yep. Fun fact: I used to love video games. When I say love video, I used to love video games. Like we were okay. The last video game console that I actually played was a PlayStation 2. Again, like I said before, that stigma, girls aren't supposed to game, whatever. Girls aren't supposed to like anime, whatever you want to call it. Um, that's why I stopped playing games because I thought it would keep me from being bullied, and I should have just kept playing fucking games because it didn't do shit. Okay, it didn't help anything. But I thought it would, and then here I am knocking on a certain age door, and I'm upset because I've I'm so behind the curve. I'm missing out. I've missed out on like all the big games, and now I have to play catch up. So yeah, me too, Robin. That's pretty much what I do. I watch a bunch of YouTube. I watch a bunch of Twitch. They're living their best lives. My plan is to eventually get a PlayStation. I do not like Xboxes. They're not for me. Sorry, it's not. I tried playing them. It's just not. I don't like Xboxes. I'm very, very comfortable with PlayStation. I've had 2 PlayStations. I've played a GameCube. I've had a Game Boy. I've had a PSP, a DS, all generations. Fun fact: I still have my Game Boy. and I still have my PSP. Um, got the Wii. I think the Wii was the last actual console that we have, but of course that's like family related. So technically, the last actual game that was mine was my PSP. So not really. Okay, I'm gonna say Atari, but yeah, basically you can put it out there. Like it's pretty old. I've played a lot of games, but to quickly talk about my wrap up, which I'm not gonna lie to you. Once I'm done with the book, I low key put them back on my shelf and forget about them. Is that I wonder is that a common thing? Like to forget about the books you read. The reason why I forget, I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I forget about most of the books I read is because I'm reading so many at one time, and especially if I'm reading, like if I'm reading some and then I quickly pick up more, like especially if I go to the library or something in the middle of me reading, yeah, I I forget about them. Whoops. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. That's another thing too. If I return a book back to the library after I'm done reading it, I fucking forget. I fucking forget. Hold on. I plan on getting new console. Yep. Not to get all up in your business. Uh. Oh no. There's. You pretty much have to rent it out. Um. I 1,000% don't disagree with that. I 1,000% agree. One of the main reasons why I also haven't bought a console yet is because again I still live at home, and that'll be my game. I don't want anyone touching it or like almost ruining it. You know, I do not have a television in my room as well. I just prefer it that way. So if I were to, use my console, I have to go downstairs in a common room. So yeah, no. Um, Fun fact, also was my plan. Like was to get it one at least once I have my own place. Okay. Um, but that may not work out because you know COVID was an a-hole and postponed things for a long time. So I may just get it and say F it and just play the damn thing. Um, but yeah, I understand your reasoning for sure. For sure. I will say this though, my next goals um include me being very selfish. So anything I've been putting on hold just for whatever reason, once I get the money to get it, I'm getting it. I don't care. So whatever it is, I'm gonna get it. Anywho, I did read this book. As you can see, it is tabbed. Well, this is just to separate. I did buddy read this book, by the way. First off, I did buddy read this book, which I'm also in a Discord for. But I sectioned it off because we read 10 chapters together. Like we read 10 chapters each time, and there's 3 parts to this book. So I just separated the parts. Um, I did so I can see. This is the first book I actually wrote in. I don't know if you can see it. My handwriting is very fucking small. But see, there's some, and it's in pencil. Some is on sticky notes, some is in the margins. Yep, 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 yep. So, yeah, I gave the book a 3. It was okay. Um, this book also there's a part 2 to this book apparently. Like this is supposed to be a duology, um, which just basically means there's only 2 books. After 2, it's a series. It doesn't matter. I gave it 3, 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 suns, 3 moons, 3 dots, 3 slices of pizza. Whatever. 3 flags, 3 fist pumps, whatever you want to call it. I gave it a 3. It was not. It did not do it for me. Now, I'm gonna say maybe it gets better in the second version. My problem is I don't want to read it. That's one thing I don't like about certain books, if I get to the end and there's no desire for me to read the second one, I don't like it. I'm not gonna get it. I made that mistake with um one of the I can't remember where this. Oh, you know what? I don't even have it up there anymore because I didn't like it. Um, I can't remember what the name of the series was. I read it last year and I did not like it. Like I read the first one, I didn't like the first one, and the second one was terrible. So, and there was a third one, like it was a trilogy. And I read the third one and I was, I'm not reading the third one. I'm just gonna give the whole, I'm just gonna donate it because I don't like it. I also had the unfortunate thing buying the first one, not liking the first one, and the second one I didn't even start. So what I started doing is, if I know it's a series or something above, I just buy the first one, and I don't have any desire to read the second one of She Who Became the Sun. Um, the main character, um, there's this question of greatness throughout the entire book. Okay, it was never defined. Um, you know what's crazy though? I'm still learning how. I'm very used to putting all this before me, so I've been spending literally 2020/21 doing that. It's been the best journey I could ever take in my entire life. You know what's crazy? I have some in the fridge I'm going to put in the oven with some hot wings. I promise you. Um, oh, it sucks. It it sucks. And I'm not the only one. This is the crazy part because again, I read this with three other people. We all said the same thing. It's just I feel like you said, I feel like they try to bait you to read the second one, which again, I'm not mad at. If I finish a book, which hold on, I could tell you the best book ever. Okay, this one, Black Sun by Rebecca Rowan. This book was great. 4 stars, 4.5 stars. I gave this book 4.5 stars. It was good. You know what happened? I got to the end and I wanted to read the second book. Okay, I wanted to immediately. Here's the thing. I also do not like when I read a book and it's going to be in a series, but the series doesn't come out for another 2 years. It stresses me out, which is why I haven't read the Gilded ones because the second book comes out and it comes out this year, I believe, like in a few months. So I'm definitely gonna have to tackle that one in a few months. We only have like 2 months left. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna read that one and then get the second one because I heard great things, but still, I'm gonna get the second one. That's my point. I read Black Sun, enjoyed it thoroughly, got to the end, and I was like, oh, damn it, where's the second one? Hello. Excuse me, it did not happen for this. I have no desire to read it. I gave it 3 stars. It was boring. I wouldn't say boring. It just, the whole premise just was very drug out. You know, like they just spaced it out. And I just was like, okay, hello, are we going to reach an answer? By the end, we did not. I had more questions. Now, I don't mind having questions after the end of the book unless those questions are like, okay, well, what happened next? Well, did he do it? Well, what did she say? Well, where is she? That is a different question. The questions I had in, well, okay, did she define it? Well, what does that mean now? Yeah, no, didn't like it. What grammar? I'm not perfect. You're not in school, okay? I'm not grading you on grammar. See, I can't even talk today, so you're fine. What tennis movie? Will Smith. Wait, let me Google. Because again, I'm not up to speed on this. If this is that's what I thought. See, I thought I was nuts. Okay, when I read this, I just knew you couldn't have been talking about Venus and Serena, but you are. And I did not see this. I have not seen it. Um, it comes out November 19th to be exact. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't. I'm hoping that they do a great job of it because Will Smith is a great actor, but I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. Do I want to see it? Fuck yes, it's Will Smith. Hello. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Um, Let me tell you something. Again, I haven't gamed in a very long time. Okay. Mortal Kombat was one of my favorite games ever. Like I think it's like Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I believe. It doesn't matter what it is. Not the updated one, not 11, none of that new crap. I mean the original. That was it, right? And then I was like, oh my god, Luke Cage got a whole movie. Yeah, I'm into that. Let me see the series. It's dope. Like, um, and then Jax came out. You get what I'm saying. Oh, and especially if you watch like the very first Mortal Kombat movies, and I'm because remember Mortal Kombat was a show, but I mean like the movies they came out with. No, Luke Cage was boring as hell. I was okay. I was not impressed. I was not impressed. Fuck this. The series Shield was more entertaining. Luke Cage did nothing for me. It did nothing for me. I expected it to give what it was. It was supposed to give more. I was very unimpressed. Very unimpressed. So I agree. I was unimpressed. Oh, the trailer was very the trailer was very good. Yes. Yes, for sure. Yes. Um if you haven't though, like you should if you haven't, you should dive deeper into their story in general, like look up old interviews because their dad was great. I don't know where he went, like in their late teens, but I know like in the beginning he was there. Like there's evidence of him in videos like cursing out reporters for basically verbally attacking his daughters. Like, so the trailer looks awesome. But I'm not surprised though, it's Will Smith, so hello. Um but yeah. Yeah, that's the book I plan on reading. So I'm excited. I just have to get um I just have to go to the library and get the other ones. But I did finish this one. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I did finish this one. Sorrowland was also another book that I read. Came from the library. Um, if you're into like dark sci-fi, thriller, um, futuristic type of things, Sorrowland is a great book. I gave that book 4.5 stars. Shout out to Emma Ray because it was recommended by her, so I had to pick it up because it was absolutely phenomenal. Like that book it gave what it was supposed to give. Um, I'm just the only thing I hate about getting library books is that, which is one of the reasons why I always have my phone, is because I can't write in the margins and I can't annotate it as I read. So, whoops. Now, here's where it gets upsetting for me because, like I said, I started this and then I do have two more books over here, which is really, it's bad on my part. So I have Baby Teeth, which I'm probably going to throw in with October just because it is on the thriller side. And then I was supposed to read The Push. Now, this happens often to me. I'll put books on my TBR and then I only get to, like, I don't get to two because something happens where I go to the library. That's what happens. And I stop reading my TBR books and I go to the library and read those. So, whoops. So sorry. So sorry to my TBR because every single time I'm like, yeah, no, don't buy books, read what's on your shelf. I forget that they're there. So, I'm actually going to put this back on the shelf. But what I am going to do is I'm still going to keep this on the shelf because it does qualify as a thriller. So, but the good thing is though, what I am going to do is I'm going to read a lot like in my spare time while I'm eating. while I'm getting ready, whatever. I'm gonna read because I need to attack my TBR because I do plan on reading with all of my followers. Another thing that I have been getting into lately, which again, I love reading. I used to hate audiobooks in school. For some reason, the narrator just sucked. And when I say sucked, like I went to sleep half the time, or I read ahead so far that by the time the narrator got to the chapter, I was just sleepy. I used to get in trouble for that a lot too. Oh, so yeah, it's not it. Yeah, yeah. Yep. hmm Really quickly because I know some people don't know what baby teeth is. Um, well, I guess I don't have to read the synopsis. Maybe I'll read it afterwards. I think I'll do that. Hold on. Nothing. All the time. And I promise you, it wasn't just the fact that I was reading it in school. It was the fact that I was reading it in school, and everyone read much slower than me. So I'll be on like chapter 5, or like let's say I'm on like chapter 10. They're just on like chapter 3. It's like, oh God, why? So I hated it. I got in trouble all the time, and it got so bad to whereas my teacher had to like give me book reports to make sure I was actually reading and not lying, and I had finished the book already. So whatever. But I've been getting into Audible a lot. Sometimes I do listen to the audiobook and read at the same time. Um, or for instance, especially if I have a library book. And I don't know why they do this. Like they give you like 2 or 3 weeks to read the book. I have 5 books in my hand. Who's doing that? And I work. Well, I work now, but still. But I need longer. I need more time. So what I'll do is sometimes I'll have to return the library book before I'm actually done reading it. So I'll listen to the audiobook. And the latest audiobook I'm listening to is The City We Became. Get the damn audiobook, okay? Don't get the regular book, get the audiobook. And the only reason why I'm suggesting that is because the person who's narrating this, awesome job. It's making me laugh. It's making me, the story itself is great, but the narrator is making me bust up laughing. Um, exactly. That's what my mother said. I think I was like in 5th grade. Imagine getting in trouble for reading too much. Yep. And that is why, like in English classes, when they used to assign those stupid reading sheets to you, oh, read this over summer break, and then you get to school and they don't talk about the book you spent your money on at all. So at one point, I stopped reading those books because they were lying until I got to high school, and we had a quiz like that first week back, and I was excited because I read. No, 8th grade. We had to read Macbeth. Oh, because we watched the movie right after. Oh, love that book. And then in high school, it was The Great Gatsby. Also watched the movie right after. What was the other one? I'm trying to look because I kept these books. They're on my shelf. But I'm also blind, so I can't quite see. Oh, The Giver was one. I can tell you. I can tell you exactly which book started it for me. Now that I'm thinking about it, The Giver was another one that was absolutely great. I liked the book better than the movie. I believe Bud Not Buddy was another one. Oh, The Color Purple. The Color Purple. I don't know which one I like better, the book or the movie. They did a very great job with that. Beloved is another one. I like the book better than the movie. I'm really trying to act like I can see on my shelves. So if I'm squinting, sorry. I like when they. Wait, who? Whom? Who gets an attitude and sassy? I'm talking very fast. And I apologize because I'm not paying attention to when the comments pop up. Because for some reason, I think they're popping up very slowly. Um, I'm trying to see if I can fix that. But I don't think I can. Well, not now because I'm in stream, but that's definitely something I'm gonna have to fix because that's popping up very. I think it's popping up very slowly. But I'm scared I'm gonna mess up something. I'm just gonna close it. Yeah. Um. Okay. So I'm gonna finish my first thought. Um. I'm really trying to look up here and see. Oh, and Narnia. Narnia was a great thing that I liked reading, and then watched the movie afterwards. Um. Audiobooks when she speaks high. Oh, yes. Yes. And now audiobooks have gotten better because they're creating background noises. If that makes sense, like if this it gives you a better mental picture, like, oh, you're really walking down train steps. You're getting on the train, or like, I know you're on the sidewalk, and the train is underneath you because I hear your feet underneath the metal grates, which means you're definitely in a metropolitan area, New York, Chicago, one of those, you're there. Um so yeah, they're doing things. Oh, you're on your balcony and someone's singing or something, or like, you know, it's just a better atmosphere they have with audiobooks now. So back to the poems. Oh yeah, see, I have a poem shelf here. They're all by the same author. Um, I believe so. Yes. 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 So R.H. Sin. Yeah. All by him. It is a man. Um, yeah, no, seriously. I would highly suggest doing that. I do have some Shakespeare books up there. Obviously, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth. I think it's two more. I can't really see anymore because they're very small. But I do appreciate poems and plays. Um, I do. Oh, I have some Nietzsche on my shelf. I have some Hobbes on my shelf. I can't see anymore. What was that? Oh, I have some Play-Doh on my shelf. I can't see the name. I just know the book now. Doesn't matter. I have a lot of different things on my shelf. Again, those books on my shelf I don't touch because one half is from me being in college and the other half is from like grade school and high school. And I don't touch those. Those just sentimental books. Um but yes. So I'm very picky about books like that. But I'm putting my books back here because this is where I keep my TBR shelf books. So those are the three. Like I said, my goal is to finish this in a week. I'm not gonna lie to you, I may not, but my goal is to finish this in a week. Um, so yeah. But that's what I plan on doing. I'm actually gonna put this on a shelf because, well, once I figure out what genre it is first. Okay. Well, this is clearly a fantasy. I know where that goes. Oh, I messed up. I was supposed to be reading the synopsis of Baby Teeth. First, I need water, so I'm gonna just sip on that. I want you hearing me gulp. Okay, that's actually my plan. I've been talking about that for the longest. I want a separate office. Honestly, most of it will just be books. To be honest, just because I've even the library this small. I've wanted a library for years. Um, for years, and it's not just regular things up for years. I love reading, I really do. Um, but sometimes it's kind of hard to find time to, and because depression isn't a very fun thing to deal with, which I'm not gonna lie, I am dealing with. So yeah, it makes it very hard to try to enjoy hobbies when you don't feel like doing anything else. But we're working on it. But that is my plan to get a larger room so I can set this up. Because right now, if I was to get another bookshelf, it's gonna be one of two things. Um, you're not gonna be able to see my plants back there. Mm, my bed is gonna have to move over, or it's gonna be blocking my window. So there's literally no other way. There's no other area for my books to go in. None. There's none. Fun fact: these two shelves are actually this shelf is actually two different shelves. I stacked them on top of each other. Initially, I had these two smaller shelves on each side of this one, but the smaller one behind me was by my door. But I needed room. I'm currently sitting on one of my safe space, safe, wait, space saving squares. Say that 3 times fast. I'm currently sitting on one of those and I needed room, right? Because I decided to get a vanity because I'm a girl who wears makeup. So I need a place for that. It doesn't matter. The point is, I didn't have any more room for them to sit side by side. So I stacked them on top of each other. And I don't want to put books in this top shelf because I need somewhere to put my TBR books. Love those little cart thingies that they have, that you put books in. Where the fuck would I put it? There's no room for me to put it anymore. So I can't get it. But when I get the space to dedicate to my library, you will believe I'm going to talk about it. Synopsis. It says Suzette is a devoted stay at home mother doing everything she can to connect with her 7-year-old daughter, who cannot or will not speak. But ever since Hannah was a baby, Suzette couldn't help but feel despised by her, manipulated, and scared to death. Alex, Hannah's father, wants to believe his wife's accounts of Hannah's cruel and unusual behavior. The only problem is Wait. Yeah, the only problem is that Alex has never really seen it himself. Hannah shows him nothing but love, and it's driving Suzette literally crazy. Could it be that Hannah is just a typical naughty girl, one whose everyday antics towards her mother point to intelligence, creativity, maybe even charm, or is Hannah and Suzette's fears actually trying to kill her? A powerhouse razor sharp novel of psychological suspense. Baby Teeth rises more questions than answers and will leave you guessing until its shocking conclusion. Um, so Suzette and Hannah have problems apparently, and it almost like sounds like Suzette is jealous of her daughter Hannah, and maybe Hannah is just doing that. Oh, I'm a daddy's girl type of thing. But yeah, I don't I don't know if your daughter's trying to kill you, Suzette. I'm scared for you at this point. Now, the chapters are actually very interesting because they're labeled by the character's name. So Hannah, Suzette. I haven't seen wait. I'm trying to see if they yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't seen them mention the father's name at all, so I'm not even sure if he has a chapter. He does not. It's just Hannah and Suzette, which is crazy because Hannah's only 9. So Suzette, what you talking about? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on, girl? Okay, so that's what that's about. But I'm very excited to have a like live read along with my followers for Nine Perfect Strangers because I heard the movie was great. So, yep, I'm very excited about that. Like extremely excited about that. Because this is the first time I'm doing something like this. So, yeah. Oh, also, fun fact. I don't know if you can see, but wait. Well, you can't because my hair is in the way on this side. But you can see on this side. So if I could take it out, you can notice it. I take out my other earring. See my gauges? Look at them. I'm so freaking happy. I started my gauges like, let's see, um, 2 months after I started my locks. So I, big thanks to COVID, shout out to COVID. Um, this is one of the positive things. I gained a fuck it attitude, and I started my locks by myself, and I started my gauges, and here we are. I'm officially, um, this is a 6. So this is size 6, which I don't know if it's just my ears getting used to them or if it's time for me to size up already, because I'm not having any trouble. Like they just go in, like with no issue. So I think I'm gonna try to stretch next week because I stretched last month to 6, or maybe the month before. I have to look at my calendar. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to pull out my phone anymore. But I'm almost positive. Um, nope, I lied. As I pick up my phone, um, I stretched. So yeah, I don't know. Um, well, if yeah, you know, honestly, it reminds me of The Omen. If you've never seen the movie The Omen, then again, it was supposed to be a scary movie. It just made me fucking laugh. But that absolutely is a movie where you slept with your eye open or like you napped. Yeah. So gauges is essentially, like those big holes that you see in people's ears. They have earrings sometimes, or like the really big designs that you see. That's what a gauge is. Except for mine, because I have in um my tunnels, I can like put a hoop in there. I did it for work, so they can't tell. Essentially, it just looks like a regular earring to them. So I just put it in my ear. But essentially, um, I just take it out, and it's just a hole. Like if I take my earring out, you can see straight through my cartilage. Like at the bottom, you can see straight through it. Hold on. I wanted to say it before you're the person. You've been pissing. I got it. It's fine. You know what's funny is this is one of the reasons why it's very difficult to watch a scary movie with me, because I don't really get scared. Um, it's also the issue why I don't like watching scary movies with other people, because I don't like the person that hates scary movies but will consistently watch them. I don't understand. Please do not do not grab me while we're watching a movie. It upsets me. Or I don't like the person that talks a lot during the movie. Why would you go in there? I don't like that either. Um, but yes, I have been definitely have been that person in the movie theater that has laughed. I can't remember the movie. If I look at my ticket stub, I probably will remember. Mm, nope, I can't remember the movie, but I know I have laughed before for sure. Yep, that's what I thought you meant. Um, you're laughing at your friends. Yeah, I do not laugh at people that are afraid. However, one thing that is hilarious to me is when the person that's afraid doesn't understand why I'm not afraid. You get what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Why are you laughing? That's terrifying. Why aren't you scared? And it's like, no, it doesn't. Again, if I'm in a movie and I jump, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm scared of the movie or that part. Jump scares are done purposefully. It's a natural thing. Oh, there's this eerie sound and then it's dark and then something jumps out, or there's this eerie sound, right? And it goes slow and then it grows very loud and then it's very dark and then you turn around the corner anticipating something to jump out and scare you, but nothing does. You get it? Or like you turn the corner for a jump scare and a chair falls. It's all subjective. Like it's not, I'm not really scared of it. It just happened to be planned there, but it's a thing. Um, Honestly, I have no idea if that's it. Again, my favorite genre is thriller. Like, it is thriller. There's a book that's called "Someone Is in Your House," and I like an idiot, I read that book at night. Did it keep me up? No. Was I able to go straight to sleep after watching it? No, because it makes you think afterwards. Like, it makes you double think everything. Um, but I don't know. I don't want to say it's because I read a lot. I just that's my dad's favorite genre too, is thrillers. So it's all we mainly watched. So it's like, oh, where little kids are supposed to be scared of this stuff. It's like, again, like The Grudge. I remember exactly when it came out. This is what y'all are afraid of. Or again, Chucky's a big one everyone was afraid of. I will say it I do not like. I am not afraid of clowns. However, I do not like when clowns are portrayed in that manner. Um, it's not the clowns in particular. It's just I can't see your real face. Um, and they always portray clowns in very sinister roles. Clowns have had a very negative connotation to me. Um, Kidnapping children, poisoning children, killing people. Um, we see it all the time. For instance, American Horror Story is a great example. Killer Clown was in there. I'm trying to think of another one. It's gonna pop in there somewhere. I'm trying to really think. I don't know. Just clowns aren't really portrayed as, well, silly or happy or something. It obviously, duh. So yeah, just. But I will say this though: the updated versions of stuff make me laugh. So, because it's so bad, it's terrible. But I can't. I don't enjoy watching things with stuff like that. Um, just because it's very. I don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. I have a thing about seeing people's faces. Oh, that was a freaking movie. What was the movie where the people? Um, what was the movie where like there was a time where you can just kill people. You could commit any crime. I'll put it that way. You could commit any crime, and it wasn't illegal, so you could do whatever you wanted. What is that called? I don't know why Project X keeps popping in there. I know that's not it. What is it called? They had like four of them or whatever. And after a certain time, crime was legal, and then, for like 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that. And then The Purge. Also a movie where they dressed up like that and you couldn't see their faces. So not for the way comments are so late. And I love the fact that as soon as I said it, it popped up. It's so late. I don't feel like scary movie has a. Some of them don't. Also, thanks guys. Yeah, that's what it is. Some of them don't. They really don't. Not to me. Again, Insidious, um, Haunting of Connecticut. What's Annabelle? Those are written very well. Those are written well. Because to be fair, I do not like dummies. Dummies creep me the fuck out. When I first seen Annabelle, like even thinking about it, I don't like dummies. I don't care what form they're in, and it's probably because of Goosebumps. It doesn't matter. I don't like them. I never have. It creeps me out. Um, the way their eyes move and stuff like that. Um, you know, I don't like them. So I don't like Annabelle. Tall. Will I watch it? Of course. Yeah, I watch. Do I like it? Mm-mm. I need, if there ever is one, I if there ever is one, I'm hiring a hacker. I'm hiring a hacker because I'm not going to do anything the first purge. I'm hiring a hacker, and they're going to give me a bunch of information. That's all I'm going to do the very first purge is get a bunch of information. Okay. That second purge, I'm committing all types of crimes based on the information I got from the first one. I'm not going to reveal what information I will get. But this statement, I agree. The ring, the ring, the ring. Hold on. Okay, this is very bad. The only version I'm getting of the ring is the spoof from Scary Movie. Hold on. It's a little girl. Yes, yes. The ring was very good. It was very good, actually. Very good, actually. I didn't expect it to have as many twists and turns as it did, but it did. It was good. I have not. What is it? What is it about? Where's my pencil? What is that? Where's the pencil? I don't know what that is, but I wrote it down anyway. Tell me about it. What is it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just it's my thing. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fan off. I had my fan on because I was hot earlier because I'm running the ring light and nope, I turned it up higher. Low, low. It's off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 I'm really trying to remember because I know sometimes it does get me when there are movies that are originally in Japanese and then we take them. Hold on. Americans take them and then create their own version, and that's the only one we know, obviously, because it's in English. Um, I don't think I've seen that version. There's only a few versions of movies that I've actually seen that are in different languages. Like The Orphanage. That movie was so damn good, it was ridiculous. Okay, it was so good. The Orphanage and The Labyrinth is like Pan's Labyrinth is like one of my favorite, two of my favorite movies ever that are not in English. They're both in Spanish. They're great, fantastic. They're freaking great. I love both of them. Freaking great. I don't think I've ever seen too many Japanese versions though. I mean, too many Japanese movies that I can actually remember. Really, I would have to think very hard because I do not recall. Hmm. Yeah, I would have to think very hard on that one because again, I've seen a bunch of movies. Particularly if I'm thinking of a Japanese movie, it's definitely zombie related. 1,000% zombie related. Um. Oh no, there's one where they're on a train. Yeah, I can't remember. I would have to think very hard. Actually, it's been a while since I've seen a movie that was originally in Japanese. I'm not gonna lie to you because I understand Spanish more. I would prefer to watch a movie in Spanish. If I'm not watching it in English, Spanish is the only other version I'll go with. Hmm. Hmm. Wait. Oh. Oops. Oops. Again, I find out certain things very late. Again, if I find like for instance Dune, I found out I knew it was very old. I knew they had very old movies. I never knew it was a book. Very upset. Um, what else did I find out was a book? Super fucking late. Um, it's a bunch of books on it. I mean, it's a bunch of movies that I found out that were books. Oh, I think Waiting to Exhale is actually a damn book. It's one of those type of movies where there's a lot of strong black female characters in it. They're at the forefront, and it's a freaking book, and I never knew that. It's ridiculous. I'm very upset because I like to read the book first, then watch the movie, but that's just me. Um, wait, no, it's on my list. Okay, it's on my list. What I'm trying to think, what was the last real I'm trying to think of like the last like superhero type of. I wouldn't say superhero, but the type of Marvel heavy type of thing I watched. It's not ringing a bell. It'll take a moment, but I know for sure I definitely did watch Shield, which I know. Don't yell at me. I know. Um, what else did I watch? Oh my god, I would have to scroll through my Netflix honestly because one of the things that I've been into late as of lately is watching a bunch of shows like genre shows, so like Grey's Anatomy, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Station 19. I'm catching up with stuff like that. Um, I know what show I'm ready for them to come out with a new season of, and it's driving me nuts. If they don't come out with a new season of The Witcher, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, I've been waiting. Where is it? The Witcher is also a book series, by the way, which they did a great job on that. If you know what, I might as well just pull it on out. Since we're here, we're having a conversation now because I've pretty much finished talking about my TBR, so we might as well chat it up about movies. I'm not upset about it. If I scroll on my Netflix to see the things I've been thinking, um, do you know how happy I am that you've actually seen the damn movie, Claudia? Because God, the fashion alone in that movie is great, but the fact that you actually seen the movie, oh, fantastic. Let me tell you something. I'm obsessed with that show. I don't care what anyone says. People say, how do you watch 17 seasons about doctors? Are you joking? Because it's good. What do you mean? Okay. It's fantastic. I, it took me, I worked with a fellow gamer, okay, for 3.5 years. He never wanted to watch it. Never. Here it is, smooth, 7, 8 years later. He's just now watching Grey's Anatomy. And he was like, "Oh my god, it's so good! What the hell? You didn't tell me." I did tell you. I told you it was great. One thing I'm not gonna stop doing, obviously, is supporting a black writer. Shonda's fucking fantastic. She had. Do you know how hard it is for a black creator to have not only one but 3 shows back to back to back on the same day? Grey's Anatomy. It went Grey's Anatomy. Don't tell me it went Grey's Anatomy. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. It's gonna come to me. Damn it. I know when Grey's Anatomy. I'm not gonna look at chat because I want to know. This it went Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder. No, I'm right. I was right the first time, and I remember that because I did not like Scandal. I did not like it, but I liked How to Get Away with Murder. So I'll have to wait until Scandal went off to watch How to Get Away with Murder. Anyway, my point is, for a woman of color to have 3 different shows on a main television network, and she started off with Grey's Anatomy. Fuck yes, I'm finna watch that. Are you joking? Um, if people don't know, first off, um, I'm showing my age. There was also a very popular show closely similar called ER. Me and my mom loved that show. And then it went off, and then we had nothing else really to compare to it. And our general hospital just did not do it for me. So when Grey's Anatomy came out, I was sold. And not to mention the great actors and actresses. Okay. Second great movie. Oh, Simon's on. Wait, what? I do know you have a thing with bows. You have a thing with bows. Fun fact, Eva was when I was talking about Robin, about just now watching Grey's Anatomy. Okay. I told him years ago to start watching Grey's Anatomy. Years. He's just now into it. Um, why is it doing it? Wait, what? Yep. Uh-huh. See? Yeah. The bows. It's all about the bows. Yeah, I am aware. I'm aware you have a thing for bows. Sorry, I'm just gonna go back to my Netflix thing so I can see things. Again, if you scroll through like my most recent watch thing on Netflix, it looks absolutely ridiculous because I'm watching 72 different things. Um, I hate the Umbrella Academy. Putting that out there. Um, Fear Street was great. Yeah, I got into a lot of anime that I still need to finish watching. Um, I'm watching so many things. The sad part about it is though, when I finish watching something, it doesn't really show up unless I like it, which I don't really like that. Uh, oh, yes, yep, yep. I started it. I have not finished it. There's a lot of other things too that I've started. I have not finished. I was really into iZombie. Haven't finished that one too. I'm looking at my list right now because there's a lot of things I haven't finished. Um, you know what's insane, Robin? Seven Deadly Sins is on my list, right? And I think I watched like the first two seasons. I don't know why I never went back. What else did I like start watching and I never? But see, my problem is I don't have good pronunciation. So this looks like it's Kakagiri. That's not right. Kakagiri? Nope. Kakegui. Or is that a V? If that's a V, I'm gonna die laughing. It doesn't matter. Just start typing in Kakeg on Netflix and you see what I'm talking about, okay? I'm revealing the fact that I don't know how to pronounce these things. Listen, listen, listen. I was really heavy into iZombie, okay? Because, zombies, things I'm a judge. I don't know what the hell happened. No, seriously though. No, seriously though. If you like sci-fi, please watch Altered Carbon. Please. And if you haven't watched Black Mirror, like Black Mirror and Altered Carbon, absolutely watch those for real. Like if you like sci-fi, watch those for real. It'll blow your mind. It's great. Great. I did finish watching Death Note. Lock and Key was very interesting to me, honestly. It's more of a kids show, like kids-ish show, but I liked it. That's just me. They're also a book, by the way, Lock and Key. Um, and when I say Altered Carbon, I do not mean the animated version. How did we get here talking about shows? It doesn't matter. Just add the shit to your list. Okay? Okay. We can talk about it later. Oh, shit. House of Cards is an excellent show. And I don't even like political things, but House of Cards is fucking fantastic. Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay? Let's talk about it. Okay? Um, let's talk about this. Hold on. I see you said something else. Let's see. What you say? Uh-huh. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. If you haven't seen The Walking Dead, you might as well just leave right now because I'm finna say some things. Okay. The moment Carl, wait, I'm gonna give you a chance. If you haven't seen it, just mute me. Okay, the moment Carl died, they should have just said, okay, show's gone. Okay. I don't know how the hell we ended up with live walking people. I don't get it. Also, the fact that fucking Negan was still alive. Maggie had every right to be pissed because I would have been pissed. How dare you try to be self righteous now? The reason why I'm taking off my glasses because I can't deal with the glare anymore. Um, yeah, yeah, yep, yep. And like, so I decided to go because they added new episodes to Netflix. Obviously, when I first got into The Walking Dead, I was away at school, and you don't have to pay for cable there. Duh. But we didn't have it at my house because we were never here. We were either at school and at work. We didn't really have any downtime. So when I was at school, I was like, oh, great, I can get into it. And then when I moved back home, I stopped watching it until Netflix put it on, you know, obviously the episode's there. So now I'm like playing catch up. I'm thoroughly fucking confused. I'm thoroughly confused. I 1,000% agree with Maggie. Negan should have been killed instantly the moment you had a chance. He deserves to die. And this kumbaya situation that Rick was holding on to, that oh, they can be together as a community and live in unity and be happy and fantastic and everyone's gonna get along. Like, it's not like he killed all your people by accident. Didn't do none of that. Mm-mm. Murder in front of you. Not one, multiple. Multiple. A couple. No, can't say a couple. Multiple people were murdered in front of you. Your people were murdered in front of you for no good reason. He gave no reason. It was just because he could. Just because he could. He went to your community that you earned and fought for and stole your shit. You slept on a floor, a pallet, and you gonna tell me, keep him alive, put him in jail. Huh? Because you want to hold on to your dead son's dream. And then turn around and you need something from everyone. Yeah, okay. We're saying the same thing. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Robin? I promise you. I took a pause on it for a long time because it was the same with Grey's Anatomy when a certain character passed away. I just stopped. Shonda had it for me because we had a lot of deaths across all three of her shows, and I had it. But I went back and I watched it, and it's still good. So it wasn't. She made up for the characters that were killed off. She made it up for it by adding new better ones. And sometimes the old ones do pop back in that just disappeared over the course of the seasons. But Walking Dead is not like that. And it's not like, I don't care what anyone says, Rick and Michonne being together, I don't understand why they're together. That doesn't fit. That match does not fit with me. I feel like Michonne they tried to make her softer. That's just my opinion. I feel like they tried to make her softer on purpose by putting her with Rick. And Rick himself is soft to begin with. Like, I miss insane Rick. Like, when they had the prison, which was the smartest idea ever. When they had the prison, like around that time, when they lost it, that's the Rick I like. Like right when they lost the prison, and then right when Glenn and Abraham and I think it was one other person, like right when they died, that's the Rick I like. I like those. Like around that time frame. Like, that's the main characters I like right there. Because that man was insane. He didn't give nobody a chance, and that's what he should have did in Apocalypse. I don't understand why they still try to have this. Not saying that good people don't exist, but I don't understand why they try to trust everyone so quickly. Like, people have shown you they don't give a damn. I'm not giving you a weapon at all. You doing something where I can see you. No. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember this one scene. It was so awkward. Sam, right? I don't know what. It's just not. It never has quite mixed. Oh, You know who also is like a couple I can't quite see. Um, what is his name? I forget it every time. I want to call him Jesus, and it's not Jesus. Hold on. Carol and what is the name? What is the name of her husband in there? Hold on. Ezekiel. All I got was The Walking Dead out. Ezekiel. Carol and Ezekiel aren't a good match to me either. Mm, I don't see it. My favorite character is Daryl. Always has been. I have a thing for like the scruffy person who's been through a lot of shit, doesn't take a lot of shit, and hands out shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust you. Period. Like, Daryl trusts no one. Barely. He barely trusts anyone. Right. And even when well, I don't know if you're gonna continue watching it, but even when they found out that, you know, Nia had escaped, they was planning on killing him. Daryl was like, "Nah, brother, you ain't finna stop Maggie from doing what she need to do." You know, I like Daryl. Sorry, that's just me. Um, or like when they first went to, I think their place was Alexandria. Daryl still was sleeping outside, even though it was houses available, because he didn't trust that they were gonna stay there long enough for him to get comfortable, and still didn't. He was smart because whatever. My point is, I don't like it. It's not vibing to me. I feel like they tried to make Michonne a beta character and she's 1,000% an alpha character. That's how we were introduced to her. She's a badass. Same with Rosita, right? Like, she was it, okay? And then she just became softer. Like, why couldn't she just stay badass to be a badass? Like, because if you notice, Carol was soft first. Now she's just, I don't know, she's just confused. I don't know what she wants to do, but whatever. My point is, they did that a lot, and I don't like it. I I don't like it. It's not for me. I'm not a fan of that character change or like that relationship type thing. It doesn't blend well for me. Tall. No. Um, I'm looking at the things. Sorry. Okay. Yep. Right. Actually, that's very accurate. Which I like Itachi, but or even Kakashi was the same way too. Like, everyone thought, oh yeah, he's very weak and he doesn't know how to do this, and you know, um, everyone talked about him a lot, but no one knows what he can really do. And Kakashi was bad as hell. That's just my opinion. I liked him. Uh, wait, the old lady, she crazy one moment, irrational. That's Carol. At one point, okay, Carol made perfect sense when we first were introduced to her. Her husband was beating her. We get it. She wanted to be strong, have a support system. They built her up. She found her own strength and got from up under him. That makes sense. Perfect. Then it was all about survival for the whole team, which is when Crazy Rick was there and he had the beard and his hair was stupid long. And then Michonne looked nuts. What was it? She was giving what she had to give. She chopping heads off. I don't trust nobody. And then Daryl didn't care. Like, you didn't see him. Oh, but he was gonna kill you. You didn't see him. He was gonna kill you. Like, he's going to live, but he's also gonna take you down with him if he goes down. Um. So yeah, that. So, but now Carol's confused. Carol and what was his name? The priest name, the father name. Hold on, because I hated him in the beginning. He was very weak because he left his whole congregation. Um, hold on, it's gonna come to me. It may not. I have to scroll. And I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling. Oh, Morgan was also my favorite. What is his name? I like Eugene. He's okay. What the hell is his name? What? What is his name? Uh, Gabriel. That's his name. Okay. What is size movement car? Did he have to kill her? I thought. See, I can't remember back that far. I wasn't sure if he killed her or he saw her being killed. No, he killed her because Rick was too busy in the field killing whatchamacallit. Whatever his Sean, was that his name? Or I thought it was someone with an S. He was killing his friend, whatever, who turned to a zombie. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. You right. Um, but Gabriel sucks too. That's right, cause she died. That's right. She died giving birth. You absolutely right. Well, she sucked anyway, because you literally would have thought like Rick was dead for like a year. It had been a few months. Yep. Yeah, she died. I remember that now. Yeah, she died during childbirth, but she sucked anyway because Rick had only been in a hospital in a coma for a few months, and she was pregnant. And why would you cheat? Because it ain't like he dead. I'm sorry. If he was to sleep with somebody, why would you sleep with his best friend? I don't care what the circumstances are. Yuck. Anyway, Eugene, I mean not Eugene. Gabriel sucked. He left his whole congregation to die, and then he was weak as hell because he didn't like fighting either. And then he gained strength. It was like I thought him and Carol were gonna be similar. Like they both were very strong, but couldn't find their strength at first, and then they came back, and then they were just kicking ass, and it was just like no, nope, that was not it. So yeah, I don't like Gabriel at all, and I didn't like his wife. I was actually kind of happy she died. Shane, his name was Shane. I knew I was gonna remember. See, I keep talking about stuff. It popped back in there, but yeah, y'all. That's all I got to talk about today. I mean, I could talk about this forever, honestly, because I love talking to y'all. I missed y'all, but that's all I really had to talk about. I already told you the book that we're reading together in October and watching the movie too. Um, I'll make an announcement in the Discord for November's choice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. Um, it is 6:40 now, so I'm probably gonna go make me some pizza, put it in the oven, let it get a little crispy, and yeah, with my hot wings, and yeah, that's all I had. I appreciate everyone who stopped in, said hi and stayed and such. I will work on my announcements. I really will because again, I can't quite plan them out like I wanted to, or um, like I originally planned because now I have to work with a new schedule. So yeah, I will be making announcements, especially in my Discord, and more than likely, um, all my slices will be meeting up on Saturday so we can talk and chat. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I appreciate all of you for coming by. This was a lot of fun. Had a lot of chit chat, and yeah, thanks. You have a good one too. Go eat and do the things, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.